Okay, we should be live. Let me just check the volume and all that stuff works. I mean the voice. Hello. Let's hope the audio stuff. Okay, it seems to be working. Very nice. Very nice. So then I guess I'll just take the gloves. It's a bit weird weather to dress for. Because it's a bit windy. It has rained a few times already. But right now it's like really sunny and warm. I just put in a sort of a scarf. I can come in front of the camera to show you guys. So I just put this on because I thought that it might be cold. But it isn't. So I might have to take it out. Struggles of a Finnish man. But yeah, so today's goal would be to get the corners done, like for the main building. So let's show you guys. There's been some offline progress. I think the last stream we had from here was the like where we started these things. And now we're already, well, we have only done the interiors, so there's only still like plenty to do inside the house here, but for the main building we have the interior walls. Insulations are placed. So that's all good. But yeah, so for the goal of today we would like to connect these guys. So we need to cut a few of these, 4 in total I guess then, and cut enough that we can then push this guy forwards to it, and that makes the corner here. And the piece that's left from that side also gets added to this side for added support. So that's what we'll be doing today, and my brother is here with me. We can go in and say hello to him soon. We are still working on that secondary / garage building, so we still need to do the interior walls for that, and of course we still need to do the interior walls here as well for where there's foundation underneath. So not all of the interior needs to have a foundation underneath it, but those that have a supporting walls and stuff, those do. So there's gonna be 2 of them coming this way, and then there's gonna be one going. It's the other one doesn't go all the way through, but instead turns here, and then there's gonna be a turn here as well. But the one that goes from here, that goes all the way. But yeah, so I guess that's the plan for today. We have the ropes in here. I don't know if you can see those in stream, but there's marking ropes going on basically everywhere at the moment. So we have them set up, so those should be the corners of the building, or the sides of it. But yeah, first of all I'll have to go in and get some tools. So I was thinking, do we start from that corner there? I was thinking we maybe start from there. So my brother came. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Here is my brother. Do you have a number for us for how many irons were there?
Yes, the first bundle had equal 100.
Equal 100 for the first bundle, okay, see.
So I guess the other one is 100 exactly.
Maybe, yeah. Could be. It could also be that they have an equal 100 bundles, and then they have taken out some from the.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could maybe count that other one. So the thing my brother has been helping here with while I was setting up the stream is we have these, I don't know what this could be called, maybe brackets or something. So these go inside the.
Cross pieces.
Yeah, cross pieces, I guess is a good word. So when you see those foundation molds, they go a bit like this. So you have these things to go in and keep them at equal 60 centimeters apart. I'm assuming this need to be 60 centimeters. We can take a ruler actually to measure it, because we would regardless need a ruler to see the distances there. So let's take a ruler first. Do some measurements. But yeah, I was curious how many did we get, because there's 35 of those foundation molds. So that's why I was thinking, do we have is it somewhere there? Yeah, this is 60 centimeters exact. So that's for keeping the width exact.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we could still count those as well, because there's 35 of them. So I was thinking if they normally having let's say 20 a bundle, and that means 100 is given per 20, that could they have removed some from here. So I'll go and get some tools while you continue with this. Because I guess we could try to Google it as well, how many, how how far apart do you have to have those? But yeah, I was thinking we would start from the corner closest to the van there. Oh god, you guys are all winky wonky. So we could start with this corner here. So let's maybe take you guys there already. There's some, like I said, there's some barbed wire here. Not actually barbed, but there's like traps here with how the rope is set up. So I have to hoist you guys above it. You guys are tall now. Also need to go above it myself. It's like one of those crash courses, gymnastics course. So maybe I'll put you guys to this side so you won't be in the way when you see this corner being worked on. But yeah, so another thing, the van is back. Very nice. So no longer do I have to borrow my parents' car. So I have my own car back again. That's really nice. Let's hope it works. Let's hope the maintenance is also all needed. There was some coolant leaking into the engine and I don't know what's the English word for it, but like the topmost part of the engine, I guess. I would like to say like gasket or something, but I have no idea. So that thing had to be replaced. So that was like split. There's like a crack on that. But yeah, so let's take this measuring tape, place it there. I don't know if you saw that. And then I have to show you guys, because it was something I mentioned earlier on stream, that I will get like bolt cutters from my father. So I will go in and take those, because let's just say I was a bit disappointed, because I remember from childhood that he had like large ones. I don't know what has happened to those. I'm assuming those are not them. But then again, you know, as a kid you might like exaggerate some stuff, so you might think that okay, this is surely massive, and then when you're like all grown up you notice that okay, maybe that wasn't wasn't that large. Because as a spoiler, I think the bolt cutters I borrowed from my father are not really up to the task here. I'll show you guys. Let me just go and get it. Wondering what other tools do we need? We do need a knife, but I think I have a better one in the van. Maybe take the measuring tapes. I guess we could come back for those later, because I think for the beginning we need a knife and a bolt cutters. I think everything else we have in the van. So I'll come back with these bolt cutters I got from my father for this rebar installation. Because I remember, when I was younger, I remember my father doing this. Like he had a bolt cutter. I think even I had to do it. Like some like iron. I think it was like a net, not so much of like this. But I guess we'll have to use those nets as well in here at some point. So for like the flooring. But yeah, so this is the bolt cutters I got from my father. And I have to say, I tried. I cut some. Oh yeah, I can see there. I cut like one of those, like the smallest ones, because there's like two different sizes. So there's 6mm one, and then there's an 8mm one. And I was able to cut a 6mm one with this, but it was absolute work. So that was horrible. So I don't think 8mm is possible with this, not at least with my bicep. So I doubt we could get that done. So I went ahead and bought, because anyone that has studied any physics knows that the longer this part here is, the longer the handle is, the less strength you need. So the longer the cutters, the better for saving yourself. So that's the previous ones, and let me get the new one I just bought from the car. They had even longer ones, but those are, the longer they are, the heavier they are. So there's like a trade-off there as well. I'm assuming these will be plenty long enough for this work. Also, hello Citronelli, thank you for being first. Hello, hello. It's diabolical that it's been like 12 minutes and then only the first one here. Can't believe this. But yeah, so I went ahead and bought some bolt cutters. So these ones hopefully are a bit better than the, the ones my father got us. So that's hoping. Oh my God, we get to walk around inside the borders of the house today. Yeah, I guess that is true. So this is the exterior of the house now. I don't know if it's like, I doubt it's like millimeter accuracy yet, but you can basically see what the insides of the house will be like if we turn you guys like this. So that's you. Well, you started during lunch break. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, it's on me. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. But yeah, so that's the story behind the two different pliers or bolt cutters there. There's actually still like a note on it because we just have freshly bought it. So I'll go get a knife to remove that tag from those cutters. Let's get a knife. Because another option we would have is use like I think it's like an angle grinder or something is the word for it, like the name of the tool. So like a power tool to cut this. But for that, I'm not sure if I want to do that. If not absolutely necessary. The reason being that there's these plastics around it, and when you do like with a power tool, there's like sparks flying around. I don't know if they would be strong enough to pierce this plastic. Who knows? But if I don't have to, I wouldn't take the risk. So for that sake, let's use these. Let's use these bolt cutters. Hopefully these are strong enough. But yeah, so as I mentioned, my brother is counting those iron thingies, and they go like between here and here. So like on this upper part here, I guess somewhere like middle / upper part, and they then like twist these towards each other so that it's like the exact 60 centimeters what it's supposed to be. Sakura set his hair on fire yesterday testing out the pizza oven. Oh, that sounds that sounds lovely. You should be streaming all that, you know. There's some quality content, it seems. Some quality content to be had there. How was the pizza? Did it succeed despite the hairy flames? That sounds wrong somehow. Can't believe this. But yeah, so the goal of today would be to make 4 of these corners. So we need to, I don't know which side should I be on so that I can explain it to you best. But yeah, so we need to cut this one and this one, I guess somewhere here. Again, the plastic and the rebar here. And then we need to cut these sidelines here, and then we just like push this towards it. So we basically just like put this guy where it like overlapping each other. And that should be. And then like the part that we have, like the extra part, then we just fold it to the corner here. But I guess we'll have to do some testing first. Like how does it start? Again with like these irons that we would need to put like in between here and stuff. I'm not home right now and no pizza yet. I think first pizza's on Saturday. I called him in the evening and he was like, oh yeah, me and the little bros locked ourselves out, and also I burned my hair because I accidentally filled the oven with too much gas before turning it on. Natural selection and all that. Yeah, that sounds diabolical. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I'll take this tag away. But yeah, it sounds like there has been a eventful, I was gonna say weekend, but I guess it's like week since we're on like Thursday, so eventful week, very nice. But yeah, again the weather is a bit weird because it's like right now it's again chilly with how the sun just went behind the clouds there. So that's all neat. But yeah, so the middle irons that we'll have to start using, we'll have to pierce. I saw in the video they like pierced the plastic a bit here, put in the like the hooks on both sides, and that like pulls it towards the middle there. We'll then have to also like place this corner somewhere where we'd be like, okay, that's around where it needs to be, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, lads. But yeah, so I have 35 of these insulation molds, and there was 2 bundles of those middle irons. So I asked if my brother can calculate how many of those are in each bundle. He came up with the first bundle being 100. So it could be that they just give out like whatever, Because I was thinking that if there's like an exact number, we would know like how many of those need to be on one of these 5-meter ones. Because let's say that there's like 5 for each, then we would know that, okay, let's say that there's like 1 on the ends there and then like 3 in the middle, so like evenly spaced. But we'll see. We'll see how many there are in total. So what that means for us. Thinking, do we need to move these guys or not? Because the thing here is that you might see that we have like few insulation boards here and then another one there, and these like insulation molds go all the way through, and they actually need to make a turn here, so they don't actually go like all the way there. So we'll just like cut them when we know when we start like continuing this way. There's gonna be like another turn somewhere here inwards, and then the 2 like inner walls go from like here somewhere. Very nice. So we'll just work on that then. How excited is Troneli about the move? I think it's like in a week from now, or like a bit more than a week. Next week Sunday, I guess. Do we have a number? I see my brother came. Do we have a number for the toll? 200, so it was an exact 100 and 100. So I guess it's not then like an exact number based on how many you're given these, they just like hand out enough. But let's
estimate with the amount of these.
Yeah, because we have 35 of these. So if you like just do a like a quick divisionation.
Like 6.
Yeah, 6
Almost 6
per dose. Yeah, because then we also have like, of course, we'll have to cut them and stuff, so there's gonna be like sort of extra. So I think we can use at least 6 per. Because I think the corners will be interesting. Because when you think about like how you make that corner there, that
at least 5 per straight piece you have.
yeah 5 per.
6 is more like
Yeah,
if
5.71.
it goes like
Because they do go like inside them each other a bit, so that also like decreases the amount that's like the total length we have. But yeah, I guess like 5 minimum per piece is what we'll go with when we start working on this. So yeah, do we then go ahead and start? I was thinking we would start with that corner there. I have the camera set up here now. So I was thinking, do we take out those irons first? Because we haven't done this before, so we've like seen videos of like people doing it. But in that video they actually didn't have these, like the middle parts. In the videos we saw they didn't have those like middle parts there that like pull them together. So the thing I'm wondering is, should we put them first?
how tall is the concrete room?
It's gonna be up to the like top here, so 20 centimeters.
So we can use the upper
Yeah, I was thinking either the upper part or like just below it, like this side part still. I guess you could also do it so that you would like put it from this upper part to the other upper part.
Yeah, I think it's best to do that.
You might not be wrong, yeah. Could also then like it harms the plastic the least.
Yeah, you could like poke slightly over here, but stay behind the plastic one.
Yeah. Because I remember I've seen like a video of like them doing it so that they like pierce it here and then put the iron through. But yeah, I guess like all of these irons, basically all of that, we like the tying and stuff. These are all for like when the concrete gets in there. Of course, there's gonna be like rebar here that's for like the structural integrity, but those are not that. Like the ones that just keep the mold at a 60 centimeter distance.
But like you could lay those structural pieces on top of these crossbars and tie them to there.
I don't know if we can put above it, because if
Or
we would,
hang
we would probably have them a bit underneath. I guess for that sake, it would maybe be better to have them a bit below here. So then, if we like tie the ones going sideways here, they would be like deep enough the concrete, like
but
deep
it's
enough.
hard to stay on the same level.
Yeah, that is true.
when you put those bars.
Unless we put them like just underneath this iron here, like they would always be right next to this iron.
But considering they have the hooks, they sink a bit.
Yeah,
in the
they
middle.
could. Yeah.
They are in the same way. and stuff.
Do we just go and get some of those and we'll see if we put few of them here, like how does it look like? Because it will pull them quite a lot. Like if you see that this was I think like 67 centimeters, 65, something like that when it's like extended like that. So there's like quite a lot of pull that it's needed. So I wonder what's the best way. I feel like in the middle there it would be like the best way to grip it. But I guess we'll see. Because again, like my brother said, there's this chance that it moves up and down a bit if we put it like in the middle there. I guess the pull will be towards the upper section, so I don't think it should be going downwards on its own. I don't think that's easy for it to happen. Like somebody would need to be like kicking them or something so that would like make them drop downwards. But yeah, another thing we could do is measure, because again, like I mentioned, we'll have 20 centimeters like height of this concrete here. So let's measure here the 20 centimeters actually here. So yeah, it is like a lot taller than it would need to be. So for that sake, we would need to put them inside there. Because otherwise we'll have we'll be in trouble. Yeah, actually now that I measured this thing, if we are to have the concrete 20 centimeters, it's like here. Because these are like, up to the iron here is 24 centimeters.
Okay.
So we can't like put them, I don't think, from the above point then. But I think this corner here is the interesting one, because we can't like do it from here to here, because we have to cut this, cut this out. Yeah.
Here the first.
Then the second one there, yeah. It's sad that we don't have like any corner ones. Like if they had said like a few of those that would be like just a 90-degree corner. We could have it like go from there to there, but I guess we don't need that. Hopefully that's not needed then. But yeah, so I guess we'll have to mark somewhere that, because again they don't need to be the same level. Because as long as because again the distance is the same, so whether it's like down here or a bit higher up, it should still like twist it to the same like distance.
Yeah.
So for that sake, I don't think it matters. But I guess we could start from that end and put a few there. Just maybe take the knife and pierce the plastic a bit. So we go from some distance. Because again, I don't think we want to put them on that first one. Because if we then have another one, so we could maybe go from somewhere there. But the another question, I guess, actually, does chat even see us? Let's go see where the camera is pointed at. If you guys are in the dark, I guess you were a bit. Let's just turn you like this a bit. So what we're doing there is thinking and discussing where to put that first tightening one. But yeah, because again, the 20 centimeters is not a lot. So if we put it this iron here, I guess. So I was thinking, do we put it like at 10 centimeters, or is it actually below this guy then? It's barely above it.
Yeah.
So 15 maybe. Yeah. Something like 15 then.
I was wondering if we should use these letters.
Yeah, we would definitely need to use the letters. That would help.
Like on the bottom of the A level.
Yeah, that would work. So like bottom of the A hole there. So basically what we were discussing, that we would always put it on that level there. Yeah, I think that would work. So then we wouldn't need to like measure that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's the first.
So again,
Yes.
do we put it here or so somewhere there?
Yeah, but inside. You wanna poke in this inside on.
Somewhere here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can poke the inside only. Actually, we might be able to. Let's do it
wouldn't
like
be best
this.
if you-
Yeah, we wouldn't need to pierce the interior.
It wouldn't show the iron on the other side.
Let's go through a bit. Oh yeah, this actually it did come through. It's on the.
Okay.
So it might be that we can't like prevent that from happening. I think in the videos we saw that
Yeah, they do best.
they do poke those a bit.
It would be best if
Yeah, we wouldn't need to do that. So then again on this side, somewhere here,
Yeah.
like this, I can pull them. Oh yeah, but I think this one has to be, it has to go through. Because I don't think you can twist it like that.
But I was wondering if you could like even get it.
I think you just have to push it through here like this, and then you just go. If you can, you push it, I will bend it. If you can, just use this. Oh yeah, well, that also works. It's almost there, like this. So now those are. Now if we measure this, this should be 60 centimeters. Yeah. So that's perfect then. And again, we have 5 of these per, at least 5.
Yeah.
Like 5.71 was the calculations there.
I was just wondering like the effect ends like over here.
Yeah, but I guess like when we do put those two together, the one has to have those.
And this should be cut more, I think.
Yeah, I was just testing the
Yeah.
like the poor. That's the yeah. I was testing my father's bolt cutters for that. That's the only one I have like cut. It's not today. It was like days ago
Yeah.
that I tested that. So we'll cut it somewhere here, I guess. I wonder what's the best way to do it. I guess something like this works. Did they do 3 in the
I
video?
think they do.
Yeah, I was thinking they might have done 3. So let's just put that there. Clunk. But yeah, this is light work with this guy. But yeah, we would need to start with the we will start with the corner, so we don't want to overlap these before we have the corner done. Yeah.
We should like put these cuts.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could do all of those up there. So how many?
Because I was thinking like there's effect on the maybe second without it.
Yeah.
Should, like,
2 in between, maybe 3 in between. Let's see. Actually, let's just count how many of these do we have, like in total. Because if we have 5 of these, we like have 5 to use. Like the minimum of 5.
yeah, if you
Yeah, that would be 1.
can 2 between.
I think that's at least looking good. Let's see how many we have then. That's already 5 there.
Yeah, this would be a 6 one.
Yeah.
So we need more separate.
Yeah, so I guess we could try with 3. Yeah. On the straight ones we'll have 3 in between then. I wonder, because we can, if we just put this guy here, because as you said that if it like affects around here, then when we have another one here, it would also do the same effect. So, so it should be similar.
Try that.
Yeah,
The next one with 3 between.
we'll do this, if it works or not. So it's
Is pretty close.
so somewhere here.
Yeah.
Or should we have just started from the other side then? If this is the one I pierced through, let's put this one in then. So it's somewhere here. Let's knife around. I think it's through now. Yeah. So can you put that first? Behind it.
I want to angle it so it doesn't pierce.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it went through.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah, it
plastic
does
is not really that strong. So I think it happens. Yeah, I don't think it can be saved. I can pull it. So that's another one. So I guess we'll see if we need to like put in tape or something.
Can you measure the
Oh yeah.
third?
So we'll first measure this one. I guess this should be 60. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect 60.
That one.
That is actually 60, 61, 62-ish, yeah. So yeah, I guess,
If we would put them like with that separation, even 3 in between.
yeah, do we have like extra then? Because again, it's like
Yeah,
5.71, so
Maybe
we could.
if it was a straight one. Like, yeah, this would like
Yes,
normal separation, like that would be on top of the
yeah,
last one.
Yeah, so I think we can do them then two apart because we'll have less of these straight ones regardless. Because every time we have a turn, we lose some of these, and it's like 5.71 was already in the calculator. How many we
Yeah.
can use, and that's like not counting in the overlap and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would assume we would still have enough to do them
Yeah.
like two. But do we then fix this one? Do we take it out?
I would leave that as is. Put the slide paint.
Yeah, because the thing is that if we take it out, we could like have a tape in there. Just put like tape on each end. Because now if we put in the second and then we find out that okay we have extras then like coming in and fixing this, then all of them are wrong. So for that sake, I was thinking do we just take it out and put it next to here.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I guess we could fix it. So we'll start with the same all around. That's it. So we just put in a tape then for that one. So yeah. So it's this one then.
Is it underneath the Lammi text? Oh, that's where.
I think it's underneath the M. Or like
Yeah,
underneath
like
the text.
lower part of the text.
Yeah, somewhere here. So I'll just do two of those cuts. Somewhere there.
Oh.
Coming in. That's there now. Okay, so then we continue, I guess. So two in between and
Should we measure these?
oh yeah, we can now measure the middle part if it's any better because without this, so now it's exact 60 centimeters again, exact 60. So yeah, this would work.
How much is if you measure the height? So 20 centimeters or what?
It's around 16 centimeters at the moment.
So those would be quite nice.
Yeah.
Like put the irons on top of them.
Yeah, we could put them on top
So
because again
then
this one here
all
is actually like 14-ish and this one is 15 and a half ish, so they do change a bit, but again the irons also like do wave a bit. I don't think that matters too much, so that's all good, very nice. So then it's this one somewhere here. There we go. Oh. So it's this one. Let's see how long it takes us to make the first one. I guess when you get the first corner it should make it faster to do the others because then it's less guessing work. There we have it. Let's see how many we mess up putting it in the wrong side. There we go. So I guess one more and then we'll do the corner.
Yeah, how many have we? Four.
That's 5, so it would be the sixth
Yeah.
one there. I guess we would still be like okay-ish when it comes to the amount of
Yeah,
these
I was
guys.
just wondering, like, if it goes here, we would still have one.
Yeah, we'd still need one afterwards. Yeah, true.
So it's already 7.
True. So yeah, that's a
And
lot.
if it would be a straight one, it would have one more.
True. So yeah, that is a lot. So I guess we'll just go with this, and I will see if we can like get more of this from somewhere. I would assume those are like sort of easy to buy.
Or we start going with 2 and 3 and 2.
Yeah, that would also maybe work. The only issue I have with that is that if it like goes from the 60 centimeters to 62, back to 60 centimeters, 62, when I'm calculating how much concrete needs to be poured in here,
Yeah.
the more we have of that, it's gonna be interesting doing the calculations. So for that sake, I would prefer to use enough of these. But I guess for like this, the most important parts are these exterior walls for like the measurements and stuff. So on the interior, I don't know if that's too. It's not. I don't think that necessary to have them like accurately the 60 centimeter one. So I think for these arterial walls, we'll do it like this. And then on the interior, we'll do a recount of how many irons we have.
What are the interior walls?
So we haven't put them in here yet. So you see those ones there. That's
Some of those go.
yeah. Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of those. So we now are gonna be doing the garage arterial walls first. But the thing is that why I didn't want to start with like the interiors yet is that it's hard to take a measurement from there. Where do we align this guy without having the actual foundation molds there? So we thought that we'll do the corners first, put them in the right position, and then just take the measurement that okay, it's like let's say 3 meters from there.
Have the outer walls in place
Yeah.
so you can measure from those.
Yeah, so measuring from those where the interior ones then go in. So that's why we haven't done these yet. But it's around here that the entrance, there's like a dip inside in the entrance here. So it goes a bit like this, then it turns towards here. And it's somewhere here that the interior walls go. So there's gonna be 2 of those going that way.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be the same foundations underneath there. But I guess for them, I don't know if it like matters if it like goes a bit wider and like, I don't think in there it matters. Yeah, I don't think it matters there if it wobbles more. Because here, I guess the issue is that since we'll have like the arterial walls and stuff, that it like suddenly goes thicker than with like how you make so that the water keeps away from it. With like the arterial materials, it might be interesting. So I guess we'll have these 2 between.
Okay.
In this side. Oh yeah, that's the next one there. Yeah. This was underneath the A, let's say, is it not?
Yeah.
So here.
On the bottom.
So let's put that in then. So that's the last one then. And then we can have like hydration breaks after every corner we get or something like that. So yeah, then we'll do the corner.
Should we take measurements like 60?
Yeah, we could confirm the width. Although it would be weird if it go wrong from somewhere here then. Yeah, that's all good. That's good.
I measure the betweens also.
What do you mean the betweens?
Like in the space where it doesn't have the.
Oh yeah, you mean only on the irons, yeah, true.
Because those are likely 60.
Yeah, where the irons are.
Crossbars.
True. Yeah, these look good.
maybe check heights also. Is the label measuring good enough?
Yeah, so far. Yeah, actually in here you can see that like these different sides might not be the exact. So I'm actually thinking,
the
should
taping
we?
might
Yeah,
be not-
so the taping
yeah.
might not be exact. So I was thinking, do we take like we could make a block.
Yeah, that would be better.
So we would have like a block and then we would use the knife on top of that block there.
Yeah,
So we'll just have like a 15 centimeter something
yeah,
and use that
or 16.
14, 60, yeah, something between those, so that it's the same on both ends. Because I guess if we have large enough difference, it could change the.
Well, it would be like if this is like the next one. It has the prints on different level.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because again, we can't use the same rule on that one
Yeah.
if the prints are not in the exact same spot. So yeah, the prints are like, don't use those, I guess. But yeah, so can you actually measure one of those bricks there? Because there's like 2 blocks of stone in there, like from different sides. What are the measures?
These are 7.
What about lengthwise?
Nearly 40.
So I guess that would work.
Yeah. I was wondering. Wooden piece would be.
Yeah, I was thinking we could also saw a wooden piece. So
Yeah.
that would also
I
work.
would prefer that since those are heavy.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so we could just take a piece of wood somewhere. So yeah, let's go and see where we have those. I'll turn you guys so you see our investigative procedure. So we'll just go to the back of the plot to find some piece of wood. Because we do have like these pressure treated wood, but I don't think it would need to be anything that fancy even. So I think any piece of wood would work. It's just that we need 2 of those. I guess we could still do with 1. So we just like go back and forth. Also, hello Snake Bones, thank you for being not first. Hello. How are you? What's up with you? So I remember that we do have like a pole and stuff in here, I think. Some kind of measuring stick. Howdy, hello. There is a piece of wood here, but it's a bit dirty. Not sure if I want to use it. Not sure if I want to use a dirty piece. It's my cake day and I'm stuck at work. Can't believe this. Does that mean birthday or is there like a separate day for cakes? Regardless, that sounds noise. Well, except for the stuck at work part. But yeah, I found a piece of wood. I think we could maybe use this. Just take a handsaw and cut it. Cut it first. Let's see, where do I saw this? You're seeing my brother there on the camera, I think, maybe. I don't know if he's on camera or not. I think here's the mark I made. I'll cut this stick. It should be around 15 centimeters now. The chat phone is a bit in the way, I have to say. The handsaw might not be the best one either. Yeah, birthday, very nice. Happy birthday. Very nice. Very nice. In Finnish you would say hyvää syntymäpäivää, which is actually direct translation, so good birthday, like the day you were born. So this should be 15 centimeters, yeah, it is exact. So we'll just use this going forwards. Just use this one. How are you planning on celebrating? So now we have a 15 centimeter one.
Okay.
So we can just put this here and then like cut
Yeah.
You could actually put it like right next to it and cut it from both sides, I guess. Just make
Yeah,
sure that
top
you know.
of the-
Yeah, we'd maybe also do that. Yeah, I guess it's still within like tolerances.
It might be even better since those might sink into the XPS4. So
The irons.
yeah,
I don't think they think that.
so on top of the iron, it would be always on top of.
Yeah, that is true, I
the
guess.
part.
Yeah, so it would be like something like 16-ish
Yeah.
centimeters.
I was wondering if there's anything like rubbery or something that we could use to push these hems underneath these, or what would be a tool to do that.
In the video, they just pulled them, but yeah, I guess.
Okay, it might be.
Yeah, because I think
tough to push.
yeah, because if you have like if you can get the like the first part on that side, then I guess you can just like go ahead and pull them. Yeah, like from here. If one is lifting, then one would be pulling. But yeah, I think we'll first put them like around where they are,
Yeah,
and then do that. So we don't want to have
I
to
was
go
just
back
wondering
and forth.
if we would need something
Yeah.
to, if one lifts and the other one pushes underneath, that you can. Just
Yeah, I
pull
think you
it
can
from the inside.
pull it from there. Got some plans over the weekend and going to watch Tenet in cinemas tonight. Oh, that's nice. I haven't seen that. I've heard a lot of good stuff from it. I think someone has said that it's extremely confusing movie. But I'm from what I've heard, it's a kind of movie that you can watch multiple times and you get like new kind of stuff from it. So that sounds interesting.
How did the foreigners go?
That's a good question. So they did split. So they cut the.
One of them was cut so that it could be bended.
Yeah, so this one will cut 60 centimeters from here and here, and then we'll cut these
Yeah.
circular thingies, and then the other one was cut so that it's like bent.
Yeah, the one is bent inside. The other one has like this taken off and.
Yeah, taken
the
out completely. Yeah. So I was thinking we would take this one out completely.
Yeah, sure.
So but the question I have for that is, how do we consider these like end parts? Because it goes like a bit beyond here. So do we count that in the 60 centimeters? I guess we have to, because this one has to go.
Yeah, it depends on those bars also what that comes out of
Yeah, these.
these.
Yeah, but I'm assuming it's the same length on
Yeah,
like all of
yeah.
these.
Like
So I guess we'll have to consider those when we do the 60 centimeters. So actually, yeah, we could take the knife out already and cut. I'll give you this. So if we then take the measurement from, so 60 centimeters would be here. So you need.
We'll just leave this.
Yeah, you will have to leave that. You have to leave that so you can mark it. So that's where it goes, and then I guess you can split it from there downwards. Yeah, I think that looks good. Very nice. Then you'll have to split actually the under fabric as well.
Yeah, the hem.
Yeah, the hem, I guess I can lift it. It helps.
Moist.
Yeah, I think you can see, like it tells that these insulation boards are quite nicely level with how the water just stays in there.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like pour on either end. Like all of this that you have seen here, there's like puddles all over this place. So I guess we've done a somewhat a good job with the leveling there. Yeah, so then we'll use the cutters.
I was wondering if this goes, is it going on top of here?
I guess you can choose. You can go either way. You have to do the cutting of the inner parts so that they can like go a bit, I guess. Because they did in the video, they cut these parts in here. So I'm assuming it's because they want them to be sort of on top of each other, so that it doesn't like lift the one. Because otherwise it means that this one would be below and this one would be like a half a centimeter above it.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be like level again. So they would need to go like basically.
Yeah, I was wondering if you cut these.
Yeah.
But like, where do you cut on the bottom?
You cut them like here.
So you leave those.
You leave those things there, because in the video they had them so that they would come from underneath with those.
Okay. Yeah.
So they can then tie them again, so they like it gets support from the underneath. Because they then tied it from the upper part when they had this piece folded. So those prongs came in from there. super confusing movie. I've watched it a couple of times, but it's a Nolan movie, so it's a good. Oh, you've seen it before. Okay, that sounds nice. So you know what you're in for. Also, hello Nat. Hello, hello. How's it going today? This is looking great. Yeah, we are hella confused here. Oh yeah, sorry, you're not seeing all of this confusion. Let's turn you guys a bit. So we were just working on this corner here. So my brother cut the plastic there. That's the 60 centimeter cut. So this part here needs to be removed. So then I go with these guys and cut it from there. And then I also cut it from there. And then we need to cut these guys. I don't think it matters from what part exactly, but somewhere there. And then the last part. So the goal of today is to get the 4 corners done. So we need to cut these like that. And then we still need to do the cuts. I wonder which one should it be made on. Should we cut it on this one or this one?
What we need.
So that when they go like on top of each other, that they would like adjust enough.
Yeah.
Any suggestions from chat? Hello. Thank you. Kiitos. Yeah, kiitos. Thank you. I hope so too. I hope you get some time to celebrate after work. Yeah, that sounds.
We got this around the 60 or a bit more than 6 on the bottom.
Yeah, only the bottom.
So it would be
So it would turn.
This would leave these still going downwards. Or does it not?
Yeah.
Is it cut like the same way than those?
We will cut these, I think, like
Okay,
this.
yeah.
So again, it goes from underneath then
Yeah, underneath.
to get more support. So I don't think we'll cut it from all the way here. Maybe somewhere like on the edge of the twist there.
So likely those 3 need to be cut.
Yeah, so I think the same three surely. Trying to use my leg here as well
Yeah.
for leverage.
Don't the bike thieves use ground?
Yeah, I would assume
Pound of
people stealing bikes would do it like this. So like something like this and then
Yeah.
pushing it downwards, because then you need to like use least amount of actual strength, just
You
your
want
body weight.
actually just
Yeah,
put it
body weight
downwards.
downwards.
So
So do we then?
measure the 60?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that we need to measure the 60
So we
centimeters
can-
so we know where to bend it. So this is all interesting.
I think we need to put the crossbar like next to it before
Yeah,
we start bending.
Yeah, if we start bending it without that, it might just bend from all the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
everywhere.
Always save the wall.
Yeah, it might go like in a wide angle.
So 60 centimeters.
Yeah, 60 centimeters. Can you do the measure there? It should be right before the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we put in there the iron,
Yeah, I think so.
that would make the most sense. Where's the other knife is with you there?
Yeah.
There's the wooden stick. I'm good. Also, I was gonna say, how are you, Nat? But I'm lucky. Snakebones got that before me. So we have what's up with Nat report ready to go. So it's this one.
Yeah.
Like that. And then we need an iron from there. Nice and easy evening after dinner modding Minecraft. What mods are you going with? What, do you start with there? Or?
Sure.
Actually, do we do it this way? So it would be like less in the way of bending, maybe.
Mm.
I don't know if it makes a difference. Might not be. Yeah, probably not. So that's now there. So these middle bars here are to make sure that it's 60 centimeters the width. So that's all good. What mods have you been playing around? Also, that's the same question. I'm stuck between wanting to play survival or try out some cool building mods to make pretty houses all the time. You can still like make pretty stuff in survival. It's just like, you know, it feels like you've accomplished something. So just saying, you know, I've been looking at furniture mods. Oh yeah, that sounds nice. I just set up a server, was it the day before yesterday or something?
Yeah.
We were there with my brother as well. So I was actually thinking if that server I have now, if I should like open it so that it would be like for subscribers. So in like Discord I could put up the details on how to get the, like it's whitelisted, so you would need to tell me your Minecraft details for that to work. But I was thinking it would be nice to get like some like benefits for being a subscriber as well. And I guess that could be one. So this we would need to bend around middle point, so somewhere here.
Yeah.
To like a 90-degree one.
But I was wondering if we need something to brace against.
Yeah, we do. But I was thinking if it's enough if I just put my leg here. I think that's what they did in the video. It's actually not. It's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
So that would be the corner here then.
And you can step on those to get them like next to.
Which one? Step on?
Step on this that sprung out so that they would be closer.
Like going inwards more?
Yeah.
Do we want
Wasn't
that?
it the idea? Would you say go up?
Yeah. Yeah, they would like, if you think of like this guy here, they would be like this.
Oh, and that would actually take from the other piece.
Yeah, so like this corner would not be too bad, I guess. So it would be something like this.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing that they are like, of course, like not aligning perfectly. I don't think there's nothing we can do about that. So for tying up, we'll see what have to be done. How does it work with that? You can, of course, we will tie them from this upper part here, like obviously, but just for like where do we tie them from underneath here? Because it would like to go like this. If it goes like that. I guess if we put this guy here, we could have it like this.
Yeah, I think
That wouldn't matter actually. Yeah, it wouldn't actually matter that much.
we want to make this.
Yeah. But there, do we have something?
Something to brace against.
Yeah, something to brace against there would be nice. Maybe like a block of those like stones. If I like push them against it, would that help? Is it
I
enough?
was wondering if like a piece of plank would be better to just like brace against here and try to bend it.
Yeah, that could also work. There's some planks there on the like behind the insulation board piles there.
Yeah.
Like in between the paukku there.
Yeah.
If you can go and check. So I have some time to chat with you guys. Hello. That was a devious plan. Can't believe this. Yeah, the grind is part of the process. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Good sense of accomplishment, but such a big grind. Yeah, but I feel like just building in creative, it doesn't feel like much. So that's I always do the survival stuff. Then again, I'm not really known for building, so I'm mostly on the crafting and automation stuff. That sounds like a good idea. So I'm assuming that's for the opening the server for subscribers, because there's only like a handful of you guys already, so I guess that would still work. Like we also like the mod pack I have in there. It's called Advanced Create. It's mostly for like this. If you know the Create mod, if you don't, you can just look it up. It's just a Minecraft mod Create, and it has this like moving stuff. So it's not just like there's this one block, like 1 by 1 block, and you put in stuff and it comes out. There's like conveyor belts and stuff, and you can automate. I remember in the first server we had it, I tried to automate the spaghetti meatballs. so I had like a thing in there that made like beef, and then it minced the beef. So there was like this conveyor belt where the normal beef went in, and then there was like this contraption that goes from above. So it stops in the conveyor belt, and then there's like knife spinning that goes to it, and it makes it minced meat, and then it like continues on the conveyor belt. So it's like really nice. Like you get some visual from like what you're doing, because I feel like most of the mods that you have like automating stuff, you lack visuals, so you don't see what's happening. It's all inside the machines. So for the Create mod, I feel like the biggest benefit from that is you get like actual feedback of what's happening with how the machines like visibly do the stuff. Yeah, I think that works. So let's see.
If it's like easiest to press it against this.
Yeah, I was thinking if I put my leg and stuff in here, and if you just start bending from there.
It's not quite sharp.
It is quite sharp, I would say. That's not too bad.
needs little more.
Oh yeah, probably needs a bit more of a twist. Yeah, I think that's good. It's a bit outwards, but it's easier to put it inwards and tie it than it is to go up like inwards when it's too much already. So yeah, that would be the first corner. I think this will be a lot faster doing the second one.
Probably, yeah.
So, because we were stressing how long we'll be here. We've been here for an hour now.
Yeah.
Not too bad, I'd say.
Yeah.
If we'll have like a hydration break after this first one, I feel like we'll nail the other one within the second hour easy. But yeah, so then we would lift this guy.
Can you give the knife? Just cut the bend here with the hem so that it can go inwards.
Oh yeah, so hem needs to be cut. And then my brother here, you automated with the create mod, you made iron.
Yeah.
So there was this like, I was also thinking in the new server that I would need to do that because I as much as I'm good with mining, I also like dislike it sort of. Like that's a thing I would like to do as little as possible.
And you can automate many stuff with I think it's sandstone.
Oh yeah. So my brother is saying that with sandstone you can
and wash it in the game,
like grinding
so
and
you
washing
can
and stuff.
Get gold, and there was something else you could
Yeah,
also
yeah.
get that gold.
Gold and stuff can also be automated with that. So I think in the create mode for like making iron, you first make a cobblestone generator, then you have like a grinding module there that like grinds it visibly. I think it again, look, you can see how it grinds
Yeah,
it.
you can, yeah.
So then it like drops out into a conveyor belt and it goes forwards. Cobblestone gets moved forwards and then
It's grinded forward.
it's grinded again, so it's turning into gravel then, and that's washed. So there's like water being blown through it, and again you can see it. You can like see the water being blown. There's like a fan you have to have spin fast enough to get the water flowing, and like then it washes the gravel. And there's a small chance of getting an iron nugget and a flint.
Higher chance of flint.
Yeah, higher chance of flint, of course, but yeah, a small chance of getting an iron nugget. But if that's like the server will be running like 24/7, so like eventually you'll be having enough iron to.
Yeah, and if you put enough speed on those.
Yeah, of course. If you can also like speed up those all the process with how much.
So I think we need to take the corner out.
Yeah, for now I think so it will be easier to put this afterwards. So we just yeet this out for now.
Then we need to decide does this come on top or that?
Yeah.
I think
this one would go underneath, I would say.
Yeah, because if you want to lift this edge over.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking. Because then we will put this like underneath all of it.
Yeah.
So we'll just lift both of them for that part. But yeah, do we then like what's the deal with these cuts? Do we put it first in there and see what it looks like and then do the cuts if needed?
Yeah, I think that's.
Because it might be just that it goes underneath. Because there's again like in the instructions it says that this should be leveling 3 centimeters. So like this whole mold thing here is like self-leveling to around 3 centimeters. I'm not completely sure on what that means. Like, because again, this was supposed to be 20 centimeter like insulation mold, and it's like 25 centimeters to the top. So I think for that, I would say that it can level 5 centimeters, but maybe there's something else to it. But regardless, like we just have to, when we pour the concrete, we'll have to measure that one, that's like level. So we can only do as much we can here. So for this height here, I don't think it matters that much if we go underneath. Because again, even if we cut these things, I don't know how much could we cut. I guess we would have to cut like one direction completely, and then we could have it like on the same level.
Yeah, or just like these prongs.
Yeah, that could also work. So we would then like be able to lift and lower it. And then, but again, even then, it would be interesting if we then like tie this one to here, and this one would be like bending downwards. So there would be like an interesting like pressure there, I guess.
Yeah, it could be that we got like here.
Yeah, we'll see. It moves a bit.
You don't want to cut the stronger ones.
Yeah, I was also thinking you don't want to cut the stronger ones, and then I guess like if we cut the part where we're supposed to tie them together, that's also bad. So I would like hopefully cut maybe a few of those so there's like relieve the stress. Because I remember when I first got the first one there, you could like visibly hear like it was an audible sound that like there was stress being relieved.
Yeah.
So these are like in a pressure sort of how they're being bent. So this one goes underneath. So I'll actually lift it from here. It's a bit far maybe.
Did it go on top?
Yeah, it's on top. I lifted this guy. But yeah, so now we would need to.
Do we want to line it up on the ropes?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That we need to align these ropes. Yeah. Thing is that this could be a bit tighter. I guess it would maybe help. We would like them to be 5 centimeters from the ropes.
Okay.
Because the measurements we have are the ulterior measures, and that is with the the ulterior material and stuff. Yeah,
Base is like inwards.
yeah. So there's a bit inwards from that. So I think this one needs to go. It would need to go a bit towards here, but I feel like we'll have to cut either these guys so that this would go underneath. These would actually have to go underneath, because if they are on top, it's like in the air here.
Yeah, it's pushing them down.
Yeah, it's pushing them down now. So I think we'll cut those 3. Then we'll have to like twist it a bit so that we get them underneath here. So that should be all good then. So that's what we'll do then. Yeah, I think it's like here somewhere.
Yeah.
Some old man grunting here. And then this was the last one. So then we would need to basically just hoist it like that. Like so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, push this one there as well.
It's just that when we put the other corner that we get those underneath.
Yeah, I'm just seeing that, like, if that corner there is good or not. Because it looks like it could come, like this one should come towards us a little bit.
Which one?
This whole thing could come here a bit.
Yeah.
But the only problem is this one here.
Yeah, do you want to cut it away?
Yeah, I was thinking, do we cut it away completely? Because we do have this other corner coming in, saving it, so I think we can take that away completely if we have space. Did nothing. Can you lift it? Because it's in there. Between the, yeah, there, I think it is. So there we have it. Let's try and collect these parts so we don't have like iron in here. But yeah, I'm still thinking, do we need to move this whole thing towards us a bit? Yeah, you lift it somewhere here, and then I'll try to yank it. So it's this guy. Something like this. This looks better already. So then we would need to measure the rope thingies here. How far are we? It looks like it's going this way, but then again we don't have these irons here. So should we actually put these guys on this one first? So then we'll know because like I said, it's looking like it's like going that way, but the whole thing is going that way. So yeah, it's opening. So here we have the first one, so 2 from there, and this one. This one then. But yeah, in the server I set up, there's this, if you're familiar with FTB, so Feed the Beast mod packs, they have this chunks mod where you can like claim stuff for yourself. So you can like claim an area, and that means that it's like protected from griefing. So it's protected from like other people doing anything in there. So for that sake, I feel like it wouldn't be too big of a gamble letting sort of like people that I don't know personally, like in person, like I do know my aunt and godson who I set the server for. Because you can just like go in and sort of like conquer an area for yourself, and you can be safe there. You don't need to worry about anyone coming in and like robbing your stuff. And it's also like protecting, I think it even protects the area from like creeper explosions. Because you could like, a player could go in and like just
let the creeper.
yeah, come in with a creeper, army of creepers following them, and then just have.
Or even bombard them.
Yeah, you could even bring them. Although in that one it's the modpack 1.21.1 and there's no ghasts,
Oh,
no flying ghast in there yet. Because it's always like a trade-off when you like look for those mod packs. If you want like a new Minecraft version, you don't have that many mods to choose from, because the people are doing them like voluntary basis. So do we actually do the holes, like all the holes before we start?
you get yeah.
I can do this side at least. Let's see if I keep up the calculations though. Actually maybe, no, I think I done did it. Kept the calculations. I remember a lot of good tools like locking chest. Yeah, that's like the simplest way to do it. Like this claimable area, it just prevents your like others from interacting with anything. They can't open doors, they can't like open chests. So they can't really do any griefing. So that's like the easiest way to solve that kind of issue. We might have had to put that in because my godson was a bit unruly sometimes, coming in with a bit of a troll on here and there, so it was needed there already. So that's already set up, so for that sake I could easily open the server up. I'll have to maybe adjust the number because I think I had left it to the default value of like you can claim like 500 chunks. that's a massive amount, so I think we'll drop it down to something like 100 or something. Something like a hundo.
A tiered system so that if you
sub tiers gives you more chunks. Yeah, true. Very nice. Pay to win.
Last.
Yeah, that's the last one. I didn't have this one here yet,
Okay.
so I need to. But yeah, these kind of like wooden blocks to help measuring things to really like speeds up these kind of things. But yeah, there was also, I think, some building mods in the one we had, because I noticed there was like re-chiseled or something, so you could make like really nice looking blocks from just like the ordinary ones by chiseling them.
Yeah.
So there's already like mods for builders in that pack as well.
So I was wondering if that end is now like going inwards into the next mold.
What do you mean? It's been cut, that's what you mean. Or what do you mean?
Like it's cut and those parts can go inwards
Yeah.
into the other.
Yeah, so the other one goes on top.
Or this goes inside.
Yeah, but one has to be on top, I guess, sort of.
Yeah, the one that goes inside, the other has to go on top.
Okay, I see. Yeah, either way, I guess. So then we'll have to lift this one to like.
Or if you put this one on top of here, it splits out pieces.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, my brother is smarter than me, it seems. Because yeah, the way you put that thing, it like depends on if it like goes outwards. Yeah, if it like tries to turn it outwards or inwards, the mold.
But like either way, that is big and that splits or opens.
Yeah, but we don't actually we don't even have to do it this far, because again, like I mentioned, this is where it turns. So we'll actually have to do a cut here somewhere. So we don't do this one here. We don't touch this end.
Okay.
Because again, the interior, like the entrance area here, goes inwards a bit.
Oh, it
Yeah,
has
so
another corner.
yeah, so this one, yeah, those
that
irons actually were like useless here. But I guess for this measurement here, it does help. So we get the straight line. So for that sake, it's not too bad. And again, if we do like unnecessary one of these, we'll just tape them.
Yeah.
Because I think just like having a tape there.
Yeah, I forgot that it has.
Yeah, I also forgot that there's this in a foyer sort of thing. Yeah, that's what we will have to do when we get all these other ones first though. But yeah, so we'll do the corners. So now we should be able to like push this. So it has to go that way a bit.
I was wondering if we should tie the corner in on that one, just so that it doesn't expand there. Like if we want to measure the 5 centimeters on the road. Like it seems like it goes outwards.
Yeah, it does go outwards. Yeah, we would probably need to get it somehow in the same alignment.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good question. How do we do that? Because if we have this, you can see here that it's like pushing the rope. So this guy definitely has to go like this. Maybe more even. So like this maybe. Yeah, something like this.
Because it goes on the end, it goes outwards, but
Yeah.
if you watch the spot that has a crossbar, it's around 5.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Then it goes outwards here on the corner, you can see it quite clearly.
Yeah, the corner is like going outwards. So that thing's all messed up. Also, hello Hannugi, hello. Yeah, my brother is here helping. Also, Hannugi is the cool aunt I keep referencing with graphics and stuff. Also, just have to brag to Hannugi because it's her emotes, but I've seen them being used in many other chats, not just mine, so they've been running around Twitch already. I've seen them in Nat's chat and in many others as well, so people that have gotten them from here have been using them outside of this community, so they've been well taken into. Now I'll get ahead on our Minecraft. I can't believe it. I was just asking chat what do they think if we could if we should open the Minecraft server for subscribers. I think Nat already said that would be a good idea, so I think we'll do it. Because again, there's like a handful of those, and even if there were more than like, let's say if it ever came into like tens and hundreds and whatever, we could then like just scale up the server. Because I think right now it's so far I think it worked fine. It like the server provided like there was this pop-up that you should maybe upgrade the plan to make it like beefier for this mod pack, but I didn't. I was like, we test it, and so far I think it works fine. I guess it depends on how much it scales up, how like large conveyor belt stuff we keep doing. So I guess that's where it comes into whether we need beefier computers or not. Beefier server, I mean.
This is something I was wondering if this would be better on the inverts here, because it's going out here now.
But you can't tie it at the end there.
You could, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we tie there. The only thing I'm thinking is that the prongs that come there, that they don't align with the previous prongs.
Yeah,
so it's like hard to tie them. So that's what I'm thinking, where do we tie them? But we can tie them, I guess, from there underneath there somehow. We'll see.
Yeah, I was wondering if this crossbar could be taken to this.
Oh yeah, that would also work.
It could pull that, but that is almost like next to it.
Yeah,
already,
so it would need to be, yeah. So it would be better if it was further. But yeah, I guess the biggest problem here is this corner, because this one is like folding outwards. I think it needs to be a bit that way still.
Yeah.
Because this one here is like there's hardly any space between this guy here.
But how is the on this?
That thing needs to go inwards, like outwards from that end there.
Yeah, that's
But I think the starting point is not too bad.
Yeah.
I wonder, oh, there's the measuring tape. Hello, yeah. These are great emotes. Yeah, I also got a green card. Very nice, very nice. Oh, nice. Rats will get international, yeah. Very much.
It's even still.
Yeah, I think it's still not like straight aligned. Yeah, I think that's already better. Maybe even, okay, it could be that it's just like my eyes lying. Maybe a little bit, just a little bit. Tiniest amount. Yeah, I think that's already straight. But yeah, here the problem is that we would need to then get it somehow towards there. But I don't know if this guy moves. If we need to somehow move this whole thing, if you need to pull from there.
Yeah.
Because if you pull from there and I push from this.
If I pull from this.
Yeah, that seems like it's good. Yeah, that's really good.
This one should go a bit more open. If you want to keep it straight. Like this should go up.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, yeah.
But like we fix the corner. With
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, we'll just have to do. I guess we could put in the corner and try to see
I
from there.
It's necessary.
Yeah, so we'll continue with this guy then. Every time I try to start survival today, I find the most gorgeous area that could be used for creative. That can't believe you are even thinking of creative. You need to get out of this creative slump. Also can't believe the Semham Furaki is here, but not here on the plot helping. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. There's this one other iron that That's now there, but what the hell is this one? I think we'll need to cut, maybe. I think this one is like pushing it upwards. Because there's
Yeah.
like this underneath that goes on
We can cut
top
the
of
film
this.
so that it can go through.
I don't know if it's about the film though, because this one is laying on top of this curved.
Oh,
You can,
that's good.
this one here. So I think we might have to, from this corner piece.
Yeah, we take the one from the corner.
Yeah, we'll take this one away, because this was like lifting the whole thing
Yeah,
up. So we'll remove that part. Sampler, can you show the, I was explaining earlier that I asked my father to bring his bolt cutters. I mentioned these earlier in the stream because I remember my father had bolt cutters when I was younger, because I remember using those, because there was like this like rebar net thingy that you put underneath when you like put in a concrete floor kind of thing. And I remember that he had, but I'm 100% sure that those were not those.
Yeah, no,
He had like these long ones as well, but I don't know what happened to those, because
it was the red handle.
yeah, I remember it was like red colored. So I was like, can you give me those? And he was, yeah, I'll bring you those. And then when I opened the package, it was this guy here, and I was like, what the hell? What the skeleton? So then I went ahead and bought these.
These are 45 centimeters long.
Yeah, because again, like those that know physics, the longer these handles are, the more strength it gives you. Like it improves the sort of like you get a multiplier for your own strength. So for that sake, those things are like basically worthless to us as compared to these guys. Like this.
Yeah, if there's the iron corner, you can have
I'll get my toes squashed. No, it's these are like work boots, so they do have the iron tip. But yeah, so I went ahead and bought these because those things, I tried one of those because there's like two different widths of iron here, so rebar. There's 8mm rebar and 6mm rebar. And I tried the 6mm one with those smaller guys, and I was like struggling. So I was like, when we were at lunch, I was like, yeah, I don't know how we do that. And my brother was, just go buy new ones. And I'm like, actually, not a bad idea. Maybe should do that.
Okay.
Yep. Then I'll try to turn the plastic outwards as well. I guess you can pull it from there. Then.
Just little out.
Like this. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I guess here we would need to split it.
Yeah.
So we get the, where's the knife? Oh, it's all the way there. Come
Should
on.
we pull these hems out or into place also?
Yeah, are we happy with the, oh yeah, the location? I think this corner needs to go, this one here is too close.
Yeah, so this way.
Yeah, I'm wondering how it went, all that, but I guess we lacked the last one there.
Yeah, it does lack, so it
Yeah,
splits open.
so it does split open. I think otherwise it's not too bad. So yeah, it goes a bit towards there. I think it went a bit too much. Just like this maybe. Can take a measure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is really good.
How about this?
It's a bit far maybe. Depends on where we actually end with this.
It's like the foam just goes a bit inside here.
Oh yeah, true.
Maybe that's why it feels like it's
Yeah.
going a bit far. It depends on the end, yeah. Because it looks quite fine on this part.
Yeah,
But
you can
like-
also take the measure if you go further, like does
Yeah.
it move a bit or does it stay the same? I can't in my lifetime build my dreams. That you just have to start streaming Minecraft only. Just become a Minecraft YouTuber / streamer. Just, you know, keep away from children. If you do. Those that know. My brother got the reference. If you ever go full-time Minecraft streamer, you have to be mindful of that. Stay away from children. Can't believe it.
Was good until this.
This
like-
corner here. Because I feel like it needs to be somewhere there. But the problem is I think we also need to move like all of it then. Or do we actually? How does it look? Because again, this one here is a bit,
Yeah, I was wondering if we should like still measure it on the inner wall. Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Yeah, actually true, because that's where the concrete goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
and then this is just at all.
Yeah, just to like help with support.
Yeah.
Long time no see. Yeah, long time no Semhan Forak Chi. You know, can't believe that gave me a red card for that. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I thought it was a funny joke. Can't believe this. It was controversial, I guess. Oh yeah, the knife. We need to split that one thing there so the iron goes from underneath the, or like on top of the plastic foil there. Are the molds at the correct position now? Remember that some of the lines need to start from the side of the poles to show correct position. I'm hoping that someone who put the lines in here have like taken those in consideration. I'm hoping that's the case. We're only looking at the side and this one here, so trying to see if there's any paint on the poles, but I don't think they are, so I'm assuming they are. Thank goodness my favorite YouTubers aren't part of that crowd. Yeah, none of those people that I ever watched were either, so I just heard like there'd been some controversial stuff. So yeah, that's all horrible. But yes, I need to cut this one film here.
Okay. So one reaper has spoken through.
Oh, I see. Very nice. Through the foil there. What's that emote? Oh, yeah, it's a bonk. Can't believe it. When are you doing the first pour of concrete? I have no idea. We're so far from that. Because I think we are hoping to pour it all at the same time. I guess we could like see how much is needed and see if we do it in two different turns. Because we could do like main building and garage building like separately.
Yeah,
But you can see that, yeah, you can say what you.
if it's like feasible.
Yeah, if it's like one van or like one truck worth, just doing the one. We could do it in two turns, but we'll see. I have no idea, because you can also see that we're only doing the outerior walls now. We also only have like these molds on this like outerior walls, so we still need to put in the interior ones, so there's still plenty to do on these, because it takes quite a lot of time like raking these gravels here in the middle to place these insulation boards. So we have all of that to do still inside the house. Again, like the outerior of the garage building is still unfinished, so there's still plenty to do with that. But again, we won't be doing anything else than this foundation this year, so we have all the rest of the year to do this. So we're not in a rush. Not in a rush in that.
2 months or 1 month.
Yeah, something like 2 months, or maybe even, because I think it was supervisor, I guess, answering master Hannu, so the guy like in charge of the bureaucracy and stuff. He said that usually you can still like build some in November. It's not too late, especially I think with concrete, because it helps. Is it exothermic? Is that
Yeah, it is.
so it like heats itself? So even if it's like
releases heat.
yeah, it releases heat. So basically it like heats up on its own. So you can do that when it's like. Well, actually, there's a different kind of concrete you can even do like when it's minus degrees, but that's more expensive. So if you're like around zero-ish, you can still do like the normal one. So the normal concrete. So I guess
The one that has ice coming in.
yeah.
Doesn't like freezing.
Yeah, so the normal one doesn't want to be frozen from the sides. But I don't think we'll I'm hoping we won't be like too far into November for actual pouring, but we'll see. I guess we should start and pick up pace here maybe, but we'll see how fast this goes. I guess it depends on how fast we can get these first corners done. But the question is, do we start tying these then? Because even if we tie them, we can still move them, because they are just a corner piece. So I guess that would still work. Because it,
Wanna test some tying?
yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Do we try out some tying business?
We should, because we can tie these outer walls like
Yeah,
into the place.
yeah, that's what I was also thinking, that you could get like these, all of these guys sorted,
Yeah.
like where they go actually. So I have like a machine for it. It's been some time. I've never used it in action. I have used it in like just to see that it works, because I bought it like pre-used. So it's not like a brand new device. and I can't remember how does it work, but we'll see. It is an amateur stream, so after all, so it's not like you're expecting any professional level work. But we can have a hydration break here, and I'll take the machine with me. Actually, we'll go from the side here. So let's take a hydration check. But yeah, so no schedule for the concrete pouring yet. I'm not expecting it to happen, let's say, like within a month, because there's so much to do. There's also the moving of Citronelli next Sunday, so not this Sunday, but the next week Sunday. So that will also like take some time away from here. I'd rather just left there. They're supposed to come here for the hydration break. He was just admiring the work we did. Admiration. So now we can talk more about Minecraft. Because I have to say, I was a bit tired today. I drove the van yesterday, so for those that saw, there's the van. Maybe I turn you around so you can see my van is back, guys. The van is back, boys. The van is back. So I got that from my parents yesterday, because again the guy doing the fixing for it lived near my parents, and like the place was near there. So I drove there yesterday and drove back, and it was like 10 p.m. so like 2 hours before midnight. So it was like 2 hours before midnight when I finally got home, and I was like, yeah, I still need to go for some Minecraft. And then I was like, yeah, we'll start a little bit later because we'll go for lunch first. So I can play a bit longer, and goddamn, I was like in bed like at 2 a.m. or something. I was like, god damn it, I fucked up. I absolutely fucked up. Moving what during weekend? I missed that. So from a week from now on Sunday, so like it's like the last weekend of August, we'll be moving Citronelli, our manager, from Lahti, from like southern Finland, to around us here. And I will be driving the van there, and then I will be streaming the way back. So we'll have a road trip stream on Sunday then. There's a candy factory called Panda in around, I think it was in Jyväskylä somewhere. They have this like factory shop, which they usually do. So I guess it's like sort of a smallish one, but we'll see if we can visit them and if we can like film from there. But I think Panda is mostly known for like licorice stuff.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting for the foreign viewers.
If there's like second grade AHA crisps.
Okay, I see.
I want those.
Okay, so I guess there's usually, I think at sometimes, I don't know if it's usually, but sometimes they have like these second grade batches that they can't like sell to like grocery stores. Yeah, so they don't package. So they usually have like those in the massive bags.
Yeah,
like, and they should be cheaper.
Boxes.
Yeah, also maybe in boxes like that. So yeah, so there's an order of AHA coming in. I see.
How was your next week? So are you?
Yeah, I'm still on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I'm still up. I'm still free there. So if you have any days off, you could also join.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I was thinking that's why I was also like sneakily asking if my brother is like on vacation still next week. So if we could come in and do that again. Because I feel like doing this alone, it's a bit hard. I guess you can do it, but like the thing is that those are 5 meters long, so like moving them about. Because there's also the thing is that
to be exact with
yeah. So you like try to measure from like then 2 different places, and also like when you do the movements, like move them about, that you don't like toss them. So that it's like, okay, it needs 1 centimeter, oops, there's 5. And then you go again like 10 centimeters back and stuff.
Or I move 1 centimeter and the corner goes 3 centimeters.
Yeah, so the other end goes wherever it wants. So for that sake, it also would help to have another person here. Because we were discussing this weekend that we would come with Elina and again do the insulation board thingies. So we would like get further on the garage. Because if we now do the corners here, and tomorrow you had something else, so you were board gaming, and I will be here alone. So I was thinking tomorrow I could cut those rebars. Because the thing is that I think it was maybe like every 40 centimeters we need a L-shaped rebar going upwards from there, and that's 80 centimeters long, and it needs a 90-degree bend in there And as you can say, if it's every 40 centimeters, and there's like 170 meters of this foundation mold, you can easily divide that thing that we need like 300 of those irons. So I'll be busy busy cutting those rebars. So we'll see how long that takes. Because again, I have the bending table thingy there. I still haven't gotten a large enough, like what's the tool called? For like the bolts. The bolts are too large for whatever I had.
Okay, yeah.
So what's the
Wrench.
wrench? Yeah, wrench. So I don't have a large enough wrench to do that. But we'll see. It might not be that it needs to be like tight. We will see when I use the bending table whether or not I even need that. But that's another thing that we need like 300 cut and bend. So I think it will be interesting to how easy it will be to bend those. Because you can like rent those like bending table thingies. So those are like using power for it. So we'll see how much muscle you need for it. Because those are like the ones we're cutting here. Those are like I mentioned 6mm and 8mm rebars. The ones we'll be using, the ones I have there, a pile of those are 10mm rebars. So like both cutting them, again I will probably use the angle grinder thingy because I do have the cutting discs for it. So I will have to use that. I don't think like with the pliers, I think it would take me 1,000 years to like cut them all. But even then the bending might be like horrible. We'll see. We'll see how much the table thing helps there.
Yeah.
Because again, like if I'm just bending it like against my boot or something, that would be completely impossible.
No. Not with 10mm rebars. Those aren't bent with.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you can use.
Supported against something.
Yeah, just something on like on the ground or whatever. So yeah, we'll see how that works. So I was thinking like I would have done that today if you didn't come today, but these are again like I mentioned that actually these are not like overlapping in any way, because we don't need those for this work we're doing here.
I was just wondering if we should like start doing this corner, and maybe start like laying up, like going around.
Yeah, we could. I was also thinking that
if we start doing that corner also, we get more experience on the corners, and because there's the inward going part, that it doesn't matter what's on that end. Also.
Yeah,
and
true.
we could like do that corner and start laying up so that if we get a slightly if we need slightly like lesser part here, we could like match on the corner. How we want to end that up.
Yeah, I think that corner next would be the smartest choice. And then these corners in either order, I guess.
Yeah, and if you get more of the insulation boards up by next week, we could continue doing these. Yeah,
do you mean that we don't do these corners yet? These like the backyard corners?
Let's start with that corner and start coming with the
up. Yeah, that's also, I was thinking, do we want to lay them up or do we want to do the corners first? Because the thing is that...
you want to lay up since you get more efficient with each part.
Yeah, true.
To use.
True, yeah. But I guess the only issue that I would have there is like whether or not we get the length aligned.
Yeah.
Because we would have to. We have like a long roll of measuring tape, so like one of those that we can do the measure as well. So I guess we could come with that. But then do we just go from there onwards to here? Do we even do that corner?
I think we could do that corner because like the interior coming part, U-shape there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what's on
true.
As much.
But they'll just meet in the middle there somewhere then. If we come from here and then that part there is already done. So it's not like we're going from one direction and ending it there. But I don't think that matters too much. Because what I was suggesting is that we would have just done all the corners and see what kind of pieces need to be in the middle. But I guess that means that they could be like wasted.
It could be like one full and
only a slice. Like a slice. But I guess then again, if we have like a small slice needed, and then you can see from that entrance there that we have like slices coming in. So we could also maybe see from there. The thing is that I don't know how do we do a corner, like if it's somewhere in the middle there. I think we just have to cut the whole thing. Because in the videos we saw, in like the instruction videos and stuff, they only did the corners on like the end part there, like having two full ones connect. It's the only corner we've ever seen. So I guess like again the end there is similar to if you just cut it from somewhere. It doesn't really matter for that sake.
I think you just open cut one of the sides on the T-corners. Guess you want.
Yeah. For those T-corners, that's easy. Just open one side and push them through. Of course, that's like you can then like bend it from both ends.
Yeah.
So that should be like how it goes in there. I don't think that's an issue. Just that like making a direct corner from one that's like okay, it's going over like away lot. Then we just have to cut it and then you're just left with whatever pieces like left. But in the videos they never like showed us if there's like a
one of like if inner wall just ends.
yeah, or like if you have this outer walls, because now if you're coming from one corner there and coming this side, we put in full long ones,
Yeah.
and the last one goes in like 2 meters over, and then we just cut it straight. So we don't like, we haven't seen in a video that if you have to cut one straight, if it matters where do you cut it, because that's what I was like thinking earlier, that does it matter, but I don't think it should, because again we have like this supporting like siding things and stuff, so I don't think it matters that much, so like where do you cut them. Just tie them well enough.
The only part that if you cut, you would like to be next to that one of crossing, since you bent those out and so they don't match more.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so if there's
like middle of those.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a long way before it touches anything. Yeah, that's true.
It's like in different.
Yeah, so there are some
cycle.
Yeah, some aspects to it, I guess. But I guess like regardless, it's like hard to align the ones going underneath to be like easy to tie and stuff. So we'll see what happens with those. Well, how do we tie them up then? But yeah, I charged the guy the tool there. It has like a separate batteries and stuff. So I charged one battery last night. I didn't have time to charge another one. I don't think we'll need more than one battery. I'm hoping it lasts. Well, if it doesn't, we'll just continue sometime after. But we'll see. Again, I don't remember how to use it. So I think I'll have to at least like look up the manual if there's something to when you like put it on or whatever. So if there's something, some ritual to that. So
how did we load up the wire in?
It's already in there. So I have loaded. I loaded a new one there when I looked through it. I don't remember how do you do that. So if we run out of wire, that's also another thing that it stops us. But I think it was like 100 meters or something per wire. So I think it should last us.
It's spooled up.
Yeah, it's in a like a spool there. I can actually show the spools there as well then. So that's all good. And I have a gazillion of those spools. So I have like a gazillion kilometers of the iron wire there. So we'll definitely not run out. I hope. I don't think we'll run out of those. Because I think I bought this used, and the guy had like bought a separate box of those spools.
Yeah.
And he had some left over from that, and he was like, "Yeah, I made a normal house." Like sort of that's what he made. And again, like I think we will use more than what he has, like he used. But I also bought like a complete box of those spools as well. Okay. So I have like 1.5 houses worth easily. So that should be all good. But I guess we'll see how much it uses here, and then I'll know for like when we start doing the rebars for the walls.
Yeah, and I was just asking, in the walls also.
Yeah, they need rebar inside them as well. So that's why I have like plenty of those. But we'll see how fast we start going through them.
But didn't you know that you could just have the hook?
I have that. So I will let you use that if you since you brought that up.
Let's use that.
So I do have the hand tool as well. My father gave it to me, and there's some of those like wires you can. I was trying to think yesterday when I was like going to bed, like how did you use that? Because I remember you make like a U hook, like a U-shaped one, and then you like bend it from the middle. So you have this hook thingy, and then you have the 2 prongs. Like those come from underneath, like what you're trying to tie. Yeah. And then I think you took the hook, like the U-shaped thing, and somehow you took that with the 2 prongs that come out, and then you start twisting it. But I don't remember that there was like a solid movement to it. I've done it like when we were doing the Avant shelter for my father. I remember I did a lot of that then, but it's been so long that I don't remember. I don't remember the process.
Have you seen those that have the screw action that you can?
No. Oh yeah, when you just pull like this and it turns. Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Screw action in the handle,
so it's like sort of manual work, but you can just like pull on it and it spins. So yeah, that's also a tool you could use. But yeah, we'll try to use this power tool, see if that happens. The thing is that with that power tool, I think it will be interesting with the plastic. So it could be that some of how do you tie them? So it might be that we have to do some by hand. We'll see if it like fits in there or whatever. Because I think the ones in the air sort of, so like the middle parts, so those will be easy to tie with that one. But we'll see how the plastic works. Because I think it has like these sort of like jaws. So if you pull the one jaw through the plastic, and the other one is like on the other side of the plastic, it should be able to spool the wire from like.
It doesn't poke through the wire.
Yeah. That's
back
if it like
to plastic.
somehow gets stuck with the plastic, that's
Yeah.
where we get messed up with. But I think it should work. We'll see. Also, I need to redeem the hydrate because no one has, and then there's a possibility that we go back there and someone immediately redeems it. Because there's like a hour cooldown on it normally, so we'll get a cooldown starting when I redeem it myself. Can't believe you guys don't want us to hydrate. Can't believe this.
No fault.
Can't believe you want us to dry up. Okay.
Chat's fault that we go passing out.
Yeah, we pass out here. The stream will end when we, like in peak, you
Yeah.
just have this bar going downwards. We're just here.
Then comes the frost in
Yeah.
November.
November will be like snowed in. But I think I need to get my cap because it's such a sunny weather so all of a sudden. I do have my sunglasses in the car as well, but I think I'd rather just take the cap.
Mm.
Can't believe Sheman Poragi redeemed 3 minutes of Finnish.
Oho,
So we'll do the same in Finnish now. The end part here. Okay, time is starting. 3 minuuttia alako.
3 minuuttia hiljaa.
3 minuuttia suomalaista hiljaisuutta. No, olemme minuutit. Vienpä pullot sisälle. Oliko täällä pullopussi? Annukin haluaa nähdä muumioita. Mitä se tarkoittaa? Muumioita. Niin, mitä mun piti ottaa tätä sisältä? Mikä täällä? No lippis, eikä muuta. Ei sitä hätää. Eipä kait. Niin, sitten voitaisiin ottaa tosiaan tuo kamera lähemmäs pöytää ja ostetaanko me tuohon pöydälle tuo laukku. Siinä oli se ohjekirja, oli aika rapsakka. Vähän semmonen vanhahtava ehkä, kulunut, hyvin pidetty. Täällä on nyt se itse laite. Se on tosiaan tämän näköinen.
Ei se mikään uusi mahdollinen.
Eikö mä niin ole sanonut? Ei siis käytetty niin kuin sanottu ja on tämän varmaan aikaa nähnyt. Ja tuolla tosiaan näkyy nyt se kuitia poikia. Muumioita very nice. Tässä on tosiaan näkyy tämmönen tyhjä, tai siis tyhjä, mutta siis käyttämätön. Itse asiassa täysi, ei tyhjä. Heillä on rulle ja tuolla on nyt tosiaan sitten se otettu käyttöön tonne. Mut sitten tosiaan mä muistan mistä tämä lähtee. Tuolla on tekee on-switchi, tuolta varmaan lähtee päälle.
Ollut vissiin yksi paikka.
Joo, täällä on paikalla. Se oli se, minkä mä latasin. Täällä on tosiaan tämä ohjekirja. Mä olisin melkein vilkasta, että oliko tässä jotakin ihmeellistä mainittu. Muistelisin, että ei ollut. Nytkö tuo löytyi tuo 14 sivulla on kuule käyttöohjeistus. Katsotaanpa. Ei tällä tai olla muuta kuin miten tuotetaan. Niin kovaa joo vaan.
Miten nuo asetukset on tuolla?
Se kyselee heti vaikeeta. Kyselee vaikeeta. No jumaleissa. Siinä oli musta pysty säätämään sitä, että kuin tiukkaan se tulee ja kuin paksua se rauta on. Mun muistikuva, että ne olisi ne 2 asetusta, mitä siihen pystyy säätämään, mutta
Se kävisi herkki.
joo, tuolla on tosiaan. No, tää on kuule vaan englanniksi tämä ohje, niin pitääkö mun ottaa se? Tämä on tarvitse lennosta suomentaa. 20 sekuntia. Lennosta suomentaa kuule. Joo, se on tosiaan siitä, että kuin tiukkaan se säätää sen. Ja siis joo, ja itse asiassa siinä on näköjään sillain, että tuo montako se tekee. Eli tuo, tekeekö se 3 kierrosta vai 4 kierrosta? Mut mä en tiedä, kumpi nostaa sitten kumpi. Niin siellä on tosiaan there's like low torque and high torque. And apparently there's like this +1, -1 and those kind of things. So I'm assuming those would then be the how many wires are made. Yeah, torque and wrap dial. Yeah, so that's what I'm assuming that's the thing then. So yeah, we'll go see how it works. So yeah, here's the how to use it. So you put it in like a 45-degree angle. Guys, now you know. Let's go. Let's go tie it up. I think we should close this so that the battery is not in direct sun.
Yeah, no rain gets in.
Yeah, if there's gonna be rain. Why does it not
Finish it.
Did we fungal something? Oh yeah, it probably was the roll on the side there. Oh, Semaphoric hasn't used this either. Yeah, I've only...
If you take the camera.
Yeah. I've only like used it once, like just seeing that it actually works, because again I bought it used and you can see that it's been like banged up. So that thing has been used. So we'll see. We'll see how easy / hard it is. I'm assuming and hoping that it will be faster than doing this by hand, but I guess again it depends on if there's gonna be any issues with it. If there's, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna straight up cry if I have to tie these all by hand. Again, you guys are tall. I'm carrying you guys above the ropes there.
Taller than me.
Yeah, you're even taller than my brother there. So yeah, I'll put you guys in the approximately same position. You can actually see the holes where the legs were before. So much for the approximately same position. Maybe that's where you were. Let's turn you guys like this as well. Then we have the tool. Use only max tie wire. Okay, so now the machine is on. So do we already start tying? Are we happy with how it is?
I think we are.
I think so, yeah.
I'm happy.
My brother is happy, that's all I need to hear. So then we go like this, I guess. Because there's the jaw. I have to put this unlock first. There's
Safety on.
there's a safety, guys.
No misfiring.
I do remember there was a thing for this safety thing, but... Oh yeah, you have to... Yeah, I see now.
Is it to press it because we don't
I think you have to move it a bit and then push it upwards, but I'm not sure if I can do it with my gloves on. What the hell? Guys, the manual didn't do anything for me. Polish guys doing the rebar only use cutting pliers or manual hook, yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, the manual.
I'm hoping it, I was thinking it should go upwards when you like move it sideways, because that's how the plastic is in the way there. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. So now it's unlocked. Maybe now. Also hello Bogus, hellost. But yeah, I think professionals could use either. So that's tied up. From the looks of it, it went.
Tight enough.
Yeah, to me it looks like it is, because the whole thing moves.
Yeah.
We only need this one here. Just kidding.
That's why we brought out the tool.
Yeah.
I guess if you tie those big ones on the corner, but where they cross.
Where do they cross? This one and this one.
No, the
This one.
end of, like where it crosses.
This.
This, yeah, and the next big one there.
So those two.
Yeah, those at least.
That's done.
And the, yeah.
Now they move together. I think we can tie them here as well.
Yep.
There's also, I think there was a setting, I think you can use it like that, so you can like keep the trigger pressed, and when it like feels that you can like two irons are touched, so then it like does it automatically. So if you like want to go full speed, you can do that as well. So I think we might need to do full speed. So this one we also tie. So that's now tied from 4. I think that's like as solid as it gets. The only issue, like I mentioned, is like if we push this thing through the plastic, because it's feeding from here to here.
Yeah.
So if like these parts are like on the other end of the plastic, it should work. So I guess for tying purposes, if we just use the knife, like poke the hole through here, and then I'm able to push this whole thing like to the other side. It should be able to like tie them up. But we'll see, because again, the less we need to do this by hand, the better. So for that sake, I would like to.
Disable.
Let's see. Where's the cut? So if we push this whole thing onto the other side like this. Yeah, that works. That seems to work. So then we just need to do the same. Yeah, onto the top here. I guess here we need to then see what's the, like where is it straight?
Yeah, I think you want this
Yeah,
end to be straight, so this
maybe somewhere like that, yeah.
just like
Need to make it wide, because this guy is wide.
yeah.
So like sideways with the knife. Yeah. Like this. Is it on the correct spot?
I think we can still move.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it can still be moved. But yeah, so then the question is, how do we tie the bottom parts? Can we get this machine there?
Tie these two together here. Or maybe could they be bent like upwards to this?
But that would lift them up like quite high.
Okay, yeah.
I think I moved something. Yeah. Do we need to cut this fabric? The film or whatever you call it. With manual hook, yeah, can't believe this. Can't believe this. Those are now together. I wonder if we try it with the tighter setting. What does that do?
I'm just wondering, like it looks like this is okay on the upper edge, but this is like somehow really inside on this bar,
Oh, true.
lower bar.
But since we tied it already, I don't think it moves that well.
I was somewhat wondering what
If
is
we
it
push
tied
it-
to?
These guys here,
Yeah, it could be, yeah,
it doesn't move anymore.
maybe with the hammer or something you could,
I think you'd still need to.
because it could slide out underneath that.
Yeah, I guess, but I feel like it's just like.
Maybe too much friction.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit too much friction.
Because if you look this one,
Yeah. Is it straight? Because that one's also going outwards, I think.
yeah, that is slightly, but the one going inwards is
Yeah.
pretty severe.
Yeah, it does go quite a lot. Can't believe this, guys. Can't believe this.
Should we tie open that one?
Yeah, you can like. I think we can open like all
Even
of them.
that one.
Yeah, I think we can open all of them. We have like enough of this. We can practice here. It doesn't matter. So we just open a few of these too. It's actually open quite nicely. So you can see like which way they are being turned.
Are these even tight?
But I guess from my understanding, the only like need for these are for the duration of like the concrete pouring.
It is here.
So these are actually not like
Keep
needed.
safe for that time.
Yeah, so keeping it in there for the duration of the concrete pouring.
How many did you turn?
God damn, how many turns did we need, guys? So that's how much it used.
But meters is going to go fast.
But I think that's like less than a meter. Not by much,
Yeah.
but like a meter-ish. But yeah, are we still able to move this? Because there's still the two of those.
I think the one is preventing this. This prevents probably it going.
That could also do the same.
It doesn't have anything on that. Is the upper one?
No, it does have,
Oh, what?
because that thing here is,
Oh, yeah, that's.
that the whole thing is there. So I think we need to remove both of those. So we just undo this beautiful four. All of today's work, guys. We'll just start from beginning. I think side cutters would also be nice here. I do have actually side cutters in the van, so we could like remove this fast if we like cut them. What the hell? Not the skeleton. This guy is tied differently to the previous one. There's some magic involved with this. Look how this one was tied. So yeah guys, we're making mistakes. It's all a part of this amateur brand I'm building. Is to make enough mistakes to keep it believable. Whereas in reality I'm actually a master builder in Minecraft. It just doesn't, you know, translate too well. At all, I mean. Almost there. What the skeleton?
Now can you move the lower part? Upper part is connected.
How much? Is that okay?
Looks better, but I was wondering if these, like if you put these together.
Yeah, that would actually make sense. So these should be the ones together, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe actually does it? Yeah, I don't think that's like a rule we will have, but for this case, I think it does work.
It looks like it's on correct position.
It's like that.
So if you connect one of.
Do you go in and hold this guy?
No, I think if you have these just together, it's on the correct position.
Are we sure about that?
Does it look now? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
Tie these together.
Your heart rate measured on your. Can't believe this guy. Oh yeah, there's a workout going on. It seems. Oh yeah, it's. I apparently had my phone close to the chat phone, so it went insane. Okay, so do we then do the 4 ties?
Yeah, you can now tomorrow.
Are we happy with this side? I guess we are.
Well,
Actually, can we? Oh, dear. My brother.
I think so.
Can we untie all of these and maybe do them 5 more times? For practice only. But yeah, I'm still thinking, how do we tie these bottom parts? Do we just cut the... Because I guess we could like push this thing through here as well.
Can you try pushing it through those?
You mean that if it goes without the help of a knife? Yeah, it doesn't, because it's like wide.
Okay.
The end here is like wide, so it's not like sharp at all. So it does need the knife to help it. But what I'm thinking is, because there's underneath there's that plastic thing, and we don't want to mess with that. Guess with not too much at least. This is quite wide. Well, I guess with that one's. Oh yeah, true. That's already helping, I guess, a bit. Do we put in another one here? Because I feel like this one moves, so maybe.
I was wondering this. So this comes next to this one.
So do we tie it?
Left side.
This side?
Because the one that bends upwards, we want this connecting to
Oh yeah, I see.
the one.
Yeah. Like that.
I guess.
But yeah, I guess that part there we could still connect.
Or we could put it here, like in the middle. Maybe on the top.
Yeah, I guess the top would still make more sense. Because again, with the top here, the good thing is that because the concrete only goes somewhere here, it doesn't matter how much holes there in this part. But if we make holes like, because this thing needs a bigger hole, this tool we have. So for that sake, I feel like the top parts would make the most sense. Again, the below parts, I don't know how do we connect them. We do have to have some kind of connection there, but
Yeah,
it might be that we'll have to do those by hand.
And that's why I was thinking if we should like put one here, so it
Only need one in the middle.
ends like inside the concrete. That if we have
Only the one in the middle.
little as possible on the outside.
Yeah, we could do that. So we just need 2 holes on that and then push this guy between.
Yeah.
So the knife is under your leg. So we'll try that. It's 2 p.m. guys. Guess we could have had you guys on that side there, so maybe you were seeing more than what you do now, but maybe I'll move you guys. Missä tällä puolella on reikä? What the hell? Yeah, I think there's something went wrong there, guys. No, it worked. So yeah, I think we need to tape those, because that's like butchering the sides a bit.
Yeah.
Quite heavily. So again, I think if we do the ones on the bottom there as well, with this one we'll have to use lots of tape. Because I would still maybe do those like the upper parts with this, and then if we need we'll do some by hand on the bottom.
Yeah.
At some point.
Take this.
Yeah, from the top, yeah. From the top part. That's all good. Do we put in another one here? I think it would make sense.
Sure.
I don't think you even need to do the upwards cut, yeah. There we go. So yeah, so far this machine has been working nicely.
Yeah, I guess you want to push it on the inside so that the twisties would.
Oh yeah, that would make sense, yeah, to have the twists inside there. Although they won't be in the concrete, so I don't think it matters that much. So yeah, I don't think.
So do you want to start with that corner, or should we just start doing the outside from this point?
I would still say that the corners are the most important now that we have the 2 of us here. So that's why I would say either do this corner here or then that corner there. But like you mentioned, I think that corner would make the most sense. Although they will meet in the middle regardless. But yeah, maybe we'll go with this corner then. Continue with that.
If this goes like 3 bars inside here, then it needs at least 2 on that area.
Yeah, it needs a smaller part somewhere in the middle, I think. I don't think we want the small part in that corner there, because that will be like nightmare to keep it steady. But I think we'll just put this one here and then do the corner with the full one, and then whatever's needed behind, and we'll just put in a.
Just do the corner.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it doesn't matter which corner. Yeah, yeah, that is true. Yeah, so we just take the tools in there then. Do I take this back for now? I think it won't be needed for some time.
Yeah, I think maybe put it in the car just out of rain.
Yeah, I could also put it in the car. Look, it's just that I shut it down and put it away. Just put it in the van. So yeah, then we'll continue. I think we would this time I can put you guys so that you're seeing it from the inside towards the out, because I think you've now seen you have had this like outside view, like what it looks like from this side. So then we'll move you guys, because again like we discussed, I can actually explain it to you. I don't know how well you could hear my brother because he was quite far away. But so what we discussed there is that it doesn't matter if we continue with this corner, because you can actually see here that this one here, since it needs to go to like connect to this one, it needs to overlap a little bit. So since it needs to overlap a little bit, and then when we go further, you can see it like ends around here. But then for this corner part here, this one also goes, because it also needs to overlap with the corner similarly to what we just did. Meaning that the amount of these foundation molds that we have here at the moment are not enough. So we need a small extension somewhere, and I think we'll definitely want it like here in the middle somewhere. But for that sake, since we need like a smaller part here, it doesn't matter if we just do this corner instead of like going like after one another. So we don't have to like go from here, connect this one and then connect another one. We can do this corner and just connect them after when we get, because at the moment we don't like have any like cuts. We don't have like any cuts at the moment, so there's like no use in like going from the side. So we'll just do this corner instead. So this time I'll put you into this from the inside towards the outside view. Something like this. Although actually in here, now I'm seeing there's one thing. There's the insulation board, there's a gap.
Yeah.
Because that's where we ended with the insulation boards, and we would need to cut an insulation piece there. The problem is that the reason why we didn't do it yet is that we weren't sure that with the measures if the insulation boards need to be changed. So maybe we do continue from that other corner then.
Sure.
Because then we can like during the weekend when we see this.
Yeah, at least it seems like you should move these out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that they need to go outwards a bit on that side.
Would be slightly larger.
Yeah, it would be larger. So that's again like if we cut the whatever piece missing, then we'll be just like cutting it too short. So actually we'll go to this corner instead then. So forgot what I just said, can't believe it. But yeah, so this corner we can still do again because the entrance part there, you can see those two forms like insulation boards here. So actually this one already needs to be cut, this one also needs to be cut. So we'll have some extra pieces from there after we get these corners in place. But yeah, again I will give you guys this view from the inside of the house towards the corner. So let's go from here. So again, what did we do last time? Does it?
To straighten up the...
Oh yeah, we'll start with the... Yes, actually we'll film you guys a bit more to the side. I guess we'll do... Do we do that side first where you're now? Yeah. I'll put you guys like this. So you see there are the 60 centimeter long irons my brother just threw there on the ground. Then we need the knife and then we need a wooden block. So the wooden block is measured 15 centimeters.
I feel like we want this one rather be...
Oh yeah. So we'll maybe do changes here then.
So we start with the end of the gap having 3 out.
Yeah, the fourth one starts. Fourth one starts. So it would be from here then, fourth one starts. It would be this one.
Yeah.
So then we again have this 15 centimeter wooden block. It's faster to measure with this than it is to like use a measuring tape. And then these 60 centimeter rebars, we push through them, and then they are here to make sure that the foundation is exact 60 centimeters. Then we leave in two as a gap. Then again we do the same. I wonder if I can do yours as well. 2 gap.
If you can start with my side, Jack.
Oh yeah, true.
Focus through.
We're trying to optimize this workflow here. 2 gap. Oh, made a wide cut there. So how long do we do this for? Because again, we don't need to do it.
Yeah, maybe 2 more.
Yeah. 2 more makes sense. And then the final one.
It's enough with it. Knife's length wide.
Okay. So that's the last one.
Yeah. The other piece.
Yeah. Hello, Sebastian. It's great your guys are gigantic, so you don't have to be tumbling over the molds. Until we meet again. Hello, Sebastian. Thank you for that. Very nice comment.
It is the same, so 3 are into the corner and the 4.
Okay, so we then do the same for this side. I'll turn the camera so you can see this new one being worked on. It's a bit wonky actually. I think somewhere here, still a bit wonky. I think maybe that should be good. Here there's a absolute massive pile of gravel on this side. So let's see how well I have space to be here. But yeah, so how many did you say? It's 3.
3 are into the corner. And
Yeah.
the 4
Fourth one starts. I wonder if we even need to make a hole for that side.
Maybe not.
Because I feel like it always just pushes through before we even get it aligned.
And you could do it on the other side of the one side.
On your side?
Yeah.
So which side do we do it then? Is it that side? We'll just have one cut. Because it means that there's less to tape. Less to tape then. Can't believe there's what looks to me like a piece of like a bark from a tree. Working in silence. But yeah, these are, I feel like the long legs we have does actually help with this a little bit at least. Because these molds are 60 centimeters wide, so but yeah, the pile of gravel here on this side doesn't really help. That much I can tell you.
I guess 2 at least.
Yeah. So it's this one. Did you have it here? Let's just let it go, it should come through.
Didn't come through here.
Oh yeah, true. Well, it's looking awful. The first one I made was complete diabolical. Horrible work right there. That's good. So do we do?
Let's do one more.
No, I don't. Oh yeah, actually, because it goes straight.
Yeah, it goes inside.
Yeah, so that one we can do. So this one.
Yeah.
That's all good.
I would feel the last one was hardest because it splits open.
Yeah, because it ends there. So yeah, that's now these guys aligned. It's surprisingly how like you don't even calculate how long these kind of things take.
Yeah.
But if you think you have like 35 of these, it takes us like 10 minutes or whatever
Yeah.
to make one of these. It all size up.
Calculating we used 8 on this. This would be like a straight line.
Yeah, that is true.
And we use it 8 ones in the corner also now. But
Yeah, true.
how much does that have now? It ends suddenly, but there's
6, yeah.
So
So
you're probably going to need more.
yeah, we might need more of those. So I'll have to Google what these are called. Because I don't think making them yourself is a...
Yeah, it's not very feasible.
Yeah, I don't think we have the same kind of rebar even, but even if we had, I don't think.
Yeah, and then bending like the corner
Yeah,
that probably isn't capable with your turning.
yeah, I don't know, maybe you can turn it like towards yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe, but that thing is
But
so
it depends on
short.
the middle pipe.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
long
But
it-
also like with how like short that thing is,
Yeah.
you would need to make it like long enough and then cut the excess somehow. Like you need to do something like that.
Yeah.
And then like measuring those correct, I think would be horrible.
Yeah, that's true.
Hi chat, I'm back. Hello Citronelli. We were just discussing that there's gonna be moving you in like a week or so, just a bit over. Some time ago actually we mentioned that. Just in time to see Saku do crazy yoga poses. I see, yeah, I'm here trying to increase my flexibility. Not really working, but we'll see. So I guess we then need the measuring tape from there
Yeah.
to see the 60 centimeter one for the corner piece. I'll actually move you guys as well. Because now I think you're just viewing the side and it's this corner you want to see. Guys, I'm telling you, it's this corner you want to see, guys, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, yes, you shall carry me down the stairs along with the furniture, since you said moving me. Yeah, we'll stream the whole process. You tumbling down the stairs with me. It's gonna be quality content. So yeah, then yeah, I guess we did so that we just cut the fabric first, or like the plastic.
Yeah.
So that was like measured 60 centimeters. Do we do which one? How is it? That one is so that this one is bending. And
No, the other way. This was cut out.
oh yeah, basically. But I was just thinking that
was bending.
yeah,
We
but
do similar.
yeah, we could do. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
So we just measure here 60 centimeters. So from here, you take the knife. It's again. I think you should maybe start with the knife. It's over there.
It's wet.
Oh dear. Do I pull the fabric? Do you need to? Do you cut this one as well? Nice. So that's then done.
pieces.
Oh, I don't think I even need to lift it. There we go. Then it's the side ones. Yep. Do we take them from here?
Yeah.
So that's the corner released. Oh, there's still some plastic there. Nice. So that's the corner piece. It's similar to what we had before.
Yeah.
I
and
guess.
Didn't we cut those middle ones like
Yeah.
with the down bend?
Yeah, I think we'll bend it first. And then the ones that were like poking in the middle we cut. So I think this one can stay. I think these two were cut.
Yeah.
Or was only one of them cut?
That's,
At least one of them was cut.
no, two of them were cut.
Were both of them cut?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
In the middle. And the one on the end was like the one that we used
Yeah,
to tie
used there.
down.
Yeah, because there's so much coming, like these sort of things coming in if we like keep these. Because there's the ones from that guy, there's the ones from those. And if we have these things, they will like lift it up.
I think you can cut those first.
Yeah,
like
it might
the
help
middle
the...
ones. And then we can use the one here and then start bending like so that it is next to the one. When we
So
do the
you-
bend. Yeah.
Like bend it from there.
Like
Yeah.
so that it's here so that you can
Oh yeah, you mean...
attach it.
Yeah, okay, so you mean we could like tie it as well?
Yeah, tie it. Or, but do the bending in mind with the position.
Do I take it?
Upwards so that it is slightly like lying on of the...
Yeah, I was thinking maybe something like this.
Yeah.
What direction do I do it? Maybe here.
What is the position?
Yeah, is it from here? Because I would like that to touch the ground still,
Yeah.
like this.
Yes.
And then another one. There we go.
You can take those.
Yeah.
Next to the other ones.
Yeah, we don't want these to be lying around. Although I don't think those are like sharp, but still I don't think we want them to be here. We don't want them here. Trying to see the rope that we have for the like the side here, and I'm trying to see.
Do we cut the other one so that we can bend the inner?
Oh yeah, true. I was just trying to see this rope, that do we need to go in and move one of these so that we see that it's like unobstructed? Because this rope might be
that's good.
like
Out of
pushed. Yeah, might be but pushed by one of those molds. So we'll go in and move one of these molds. Because it looks like it's touching this at least. Yeah, now it's no longer. Maybe that one also, can you take that corner a bit inwards?
Yeah.
I don't think it touches, but just that it's there's like,
this out.
yeah, so that part there inwards a bit, yeah, like that. Now it's like freely there. I'm not that heavy, can't believe this. Yes, you shall. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that's what I read. Might have reacted to that. Hello. Can't believe this. But yeah, so then we got this. I mean this one then, of course.
Yeah.
So only the.
3 bars that are.
So from somewhere here.
Yeah.
Like that, and then we have to measure.
Yeah.
Measure
yeah,
the. There's the measuring tape here. Oh yeah, we do have to do the bend. It's not about cutting through. I was gonna go and cut. Yeah. So from here, it's basically right next to this guy. Guess as close as we can get to from there. Do I come in and hold it?
Can you start like pushing it on the exterior.
I will come and pull it
Okay.
from here. Your shoe will be in the way then. There's also gonna be gravel in the way. Goddamn gravel. I think we would like to bend it closer there. Can you put it still there and put your leg a bit further back? Need to put it a bit forwards because it's like there.
Yeah.
I think that's not too bad.
That looks nice.
It's quite sharp
I think
actually.
it's better than this.
Yeah, better than the previous one. Whew. So which one goes above?
I'm just wondering the same.
Which one goes?
I think that one was lifted so that these prongs go underneath.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So this one would go above.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we need to move this guy quite heavily that was.
Yeah.
Because the rope here,
Yeah, that's
and there's also gonna be like with the added corner piece and stuff, it's gonna be messed up. Yeah, I think that's good for now. I think we might have to take it back a bit, but I think it gives us a bit more room to work with this. So then this one,
lifted underneath.
yeah. I was thinking, where do I go? I think I might have to be on this.
If you're lifting that
Yeah, I'm trying to move this guy and then I'm lifting this. Oh there. Yeah, so to move that moves the insulation.
bring it back.
Yeah, I will push the insulation.
Yeah.
Does it still need to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it still needs to go. Yeah, I think that's good-ish. So then I will actually do it so that I have my leg here,
Yeah.
because then the insulations won't move. So I'll be like this. Yeah,
Is it underneath
yeah.
that side?
It went through this plastic, but otherwise it was underneath. Yeah, I think that's good. Like then we can start moving.
The corner has like a slight up. Those are like on top of each other with the bends.
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah. This was messed up, it seems. But
You can cut the corner bend that is on top.
these guys.
No, but the one in the corner. Only the corner. Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, these all of these are. But how do we do this? Because if this guy needs to go underneath and that would go underneath, we need to bend it.
If we did do it, slide it on top.
Because other ones, we could cut these.
Let me see
What did we do before? Guys, we have done this once, but we learned nothing, it seems. We learned nothing.
Yeah, we did cut these.
These ones are cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still feel like we should have cut them before, because now, even if we do cut them, it will be interesting. I guess if we cut them here somewhere, we could drop this down. But I would like to cut them here so there would be like more place to attach it to when we have this corner side.
We can do that, yeah.
Because then we'll just have to pull it like this and lift it. I think it still works. I think we might have done there as well. Could be that that's what we did back there as well. Somewhere here.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the last one was easiest. That's there now. Again, the issue then becomes like, where do we put this? Actually, this one here is also maybe an issue. Did we cut this all the way out?
Probably.
Because now it's like lifting this one. I think we had this same discussion earlier. So if I just put it like this and then cut it.
Yeah, there's no attaching there.
Yeah, there's nothing to attach it to. So this makes no sense. Clunk. So that's then something like this. So yeah, it might be that we are not making all 4 corners today.
What?
I'm thinking we might not be making all 4 corners today.
Likely.
Because I think this is slower than I assumed. But yeah, let's just try and get this at least.
I was wondering if you should like start tying these and then put the outer corner.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is that,
Measure.
yeah, we'll need to make sure that it's like in the right place. Because right now you can see there's a massive gap here and it's going smaller towards there.
Yeah.
So I think,
So it might be that isn't bended.
yeah, probably that as well. I guess that should bend on its own,
Yeah.
like if we need to. But I think this side would need to move like thatwards a bit and then towards us. But then again, here I can also see that it's, well, I guess the end part there lies because it is opening on that side. But I guess this corner just needs to come towards me.
The foam one.
Yeah, I'm holding it because we would need to, yeah, like that. And then I guess a bit more well.
Okay.
Still a bit more towards this. Something like that. And then we need to move it that way.
Let's move the corner that way, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to move it like you need to push that side there. I will also keep my leg here on. Try to keep the foams in place. That's not too bad. I think that's quite close. Might have gone just a little bit too much, but I think this amount we can adjust at any time.
Yeah, just watching that it is around here with the pipes and then it splits out.
Yeah, I think it's all good until like the irons there end, because that's where it starts to go.
And then we need this end.
Yeah, that's going outwards, so you need to move it a little bit. Yeah, that's already better by a lot.
Then start tying.
Yeah, I guess then we need the tying machine again. Yeah, I guess you come in and tell me where, what spots can we tie. I'll go get the tying machine. That was so far it seems to have been a good purchase, because I feel like with the exterior, like when we get to the walls and stuff, because now we're just making the foundations, but when we get to the walls, I think there's gonna be like easier tying, because now we have to like try to go underneath and stuff, but in there I think it's just like straight upwards. Should have more room to do this. So yeah, let's try and unlock it. This is a bit tight. There we go. And then put it on. And then it gave us a small piece. Where did you put the previous ones?
They are on the,
Oh yeah, I see.
but I think if we tie these large ones. on
Yeah, the
those,
corners. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these do actually start from where it should move the least.
Was,
Yeah.
this was not
That's all good.
this. Yeah, because I thought that you don't want to tie that first.
Yeah.
You might align that one.
Yeah, that might go
Next.
wrong then. So then we need to.
The extension.
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah, we could do that first. So then we need the knife.
Yeah.
Poke a few holes in there for me, and then I'll do it from this side.
Yeah.
So it's like stays inside.
Yeah, that's like on the
Look at the end part there, yeah, somewhere like that. That should be already good enough.
just two of those plastics.
Although actually in here the problem is that the machine doesn't fit in here too well. I have to
Maybe-
do it from there.
Maybe around.
Yeah, I could maybe
Yeah.
do it like this side. Yeah, that's true. If I just put this guy through like this.
Yes.
Yeah, that works.
Here on the that looks nice.
Yeah, I think that's all good. So yeah, then I guess it's the corner bending.
Yeah.
That corner fill there. So yeah, this, I have to say this corner was at least 3 times as fast as that one when we actually finally started doing it. So all in all, it does seem that there is some progress to be made with the speed and stuff. So this,
We want to line it up here like this one box here probably,
oh yeah, yeah.
and then bend it here.
So I bend it with my leg again.
Yeah.
So somewhere here,
Yeah, next to the U. Middle of the U.
this, something like this. It's diabolical.
It looks
It's somehow horrible. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Oh, those two separated. Okay, that's not good. We have to tie those together. Yeah. Actually, I think we should
yeah.
tie it before we put it in there.
Yeah, you can use this hem outwards so that it covers it as well. So you can peel it back first, then tie it, and then.
But we'll have to do a cut.
Yeah, but you only cut the innerwards.
Yeah, can you do that? Do you have the knife? Where's the knife?
Yes.
Ah, okay, I see. Can't believe I destroyed that corner there. Too much strength, guys. What can I say? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Just as I said, we are making fast progress. We start sabotaging.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess maybe in the future, actually, why didn't I use that board? It's a lot straighter than my leg is.
Is it?
I think that board there. I think I might have gamboozled myself.
Self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage, guys.
Amateur mistake.
Amateur playbook. Making my brother fix my mistakes. So
Now you can see, like, try to withhold the plastic on the outside.
can I hook it?
Nice.
This would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how this corner works. I guess it's not that bad. I guess it's a bit bendy from like here, like this up above.
Like roundy, but
Yeah, it's a bit roundy.
not as sharp.
Not as sharp as the previous one. So I guess the first one was luck.
Yeah.
So do we tie these two together then?
Yeah.
Do we try to tie it? I don't think it is long enough to go for that. We also do. Is this now good? Does it go inwards?
It actually might be the outer one. Might be going inwards if you push it that way.
Because again, it depends on if this bends. If this should be like this.
Maybe we tie those two together there and these two together, and then we try the.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll just tie these these two. Then we'll need to tie these two. I don't think it does. Yeah. The machine is getting anxious.
Melted plastic here, so it will
Oh yeah,
extra
extra hard. So like this.
Yeah.
So those are there.
So now the corner will be slightly outwards. I think that looks nice.
Yeah, that works.
Then we can put between these two poles.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Where are those cuts?
In the middle. Yeah.
No, there we have it. So yeah, we'll just have to decide what to do with the bottom stuff there. Like, do we go in and tie those by hand then?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we don't, there's a risk that it will like collapse the concrete from there. It starts like spewing out. Because I feel like these 60 centimeter middle paths there prevent that from happening anywhere else. But since we don't have any in the corners, I feel like that's why we would need to tie them up real good. But yeah, so is that another corner done? Do we need to do so? So is it the hydration check then?
Sure.
It's been an hour, so it's all good. Because I guess we could then do one more.
Yeah.
So we could do that corner still. Because the one last corner we can't really do with how the insulation board there runs out. So it would still be really good. Good progress for the day. Yeah, I think I need to buy some more tape, because then we can go like through all of this. Okay, I see. So then we would need to push the insulation from that side. There's a gap there already in the middle, so you can push that gap from because again the middle of like the 5 or something insulation boards, they are like not needed.
Okay.
So they're just there for like placeholder stuff. So those can be pushed in. Those can be pushed. I can put my leg here if you go in and push from like where you can see the gap there. That's where you can push it from. I think there's still a bit. Yeah, that works. That's looking good. The one thing I'm actually wondering about is when we do put in the concrete, and let's say it has been rained a lot before, there's a lot of water inside here. What do we do about that? Because like again, it's I guess level enough that it like pulls up, so there's like no way it goes like naturally away from here. So I don't know what do we do about that if that is the case, or when I guess that is the case. But yeah, I don't think we need to tie anymore for some time again.
Yeah.
So I'll take this indoors then. So yeah, then some more sewed. You don't actually need the fabric there because that's all extra part there. That's all extra from there.
Yeah.
So that's not needed. I guess that plastic there is to prevent the concrete from going outwards.
Yeah, it is.
So it's just like when the concrete goes on top of it, it keeps it down. The thing I'm wondering, do we have to knife those?
I think this is at least.
Yeah, that one needs to be knifed. Cut. But I'm seeing the other side there as well. I think it has the same issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take the chat for the hydration break. What do you want to drink?
I take a Pepsi.
Okay. Brother going for Pepsi, Citronelli approves. Let's take you guys here. We actually need to open the umbrella for the sun is out. I don't think it's like hot here though, with like the wind. I'm not sure if that's needed necessarily. There we have you. I think I'll put this machine inside the box since it's in here right next to us. Although I think we still need it one more time at least. I might as well keep it there. Then I need to get a Pepsi Max for my brother and something for myself. Pepsi Max. Can't believe the last message in the chat is about Citronelli not being that heavy. Do we open the umbrella? Is there too much sun? I don't think it's that. Well, I guess we can, yeah. Yeah, it is. I guess the only is that if it's windy, it might start spinning around. Might smack you also. Get smacked, brother. Because I noticed, I think it was last time I used during the wind, this thing blew out.
Okay.
So there's like this, there used to be like a screw in there that held it so that it wouldn't like move like this. But now it can like circle like this wherever it wants. So let's put it a bit like this, I guess. We're sitting in the wrong spot, I guess, for that umbrella to actually help us, but
Fine enough.
it's good enough. It prevents your face from going. Prevents your face from getting all the sun. I'm assuming, yeah, it's not too bad. Very nice. So it's almost 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So I guess if we do that one more corner, it should be something like 4 p.m.-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe not even 4 p.m. yet. So I think we should be, that's quite a good schedule. Because we were discussing that it would be around 4 p.m. that we would be ending. But yeah, it's interesting to see that how many of those middle ions you needed to keep it from like extending.
Yeah.
So there's quite a lot of force for it to extend. It wants to extend. Well, I think I will have to redeem the hydrate so that we won't get trolled on the last push. Yeah, last leg of the race, exactly. It's actually crazy that when you have like a cooldown on these like redeems, that even the streamer can't redeem them. Like even I don't have the right. I can like go in and adjust the like cooldown, but I can't like go past it, which is crazy. But yeah, I think it has been really nice, like weather-wise.
Yeah.
Because before we went for lunch and stuff, it was raining quite heavily, like at times.
Yeah.
When I came in and picked you up, I think it was raining really,
It was,
like it was really pouring.
and that's why I took the rain jacket.
Yeah, yeah, you were. Yeah, I also have a jacket, haven't needed it. I was even thinking, do I need this? But the thing is that I was just like last week, I had like this sort of like a man flu. Didn't last too long. But I was also like already thinking that if I go in like a month-long man flu with right now, it would really suck for the progress here. But you can actually now, if you look at those molds, the way we started with like, okay, the letter there tells us the height. You can actually see they go like all the place everywhere. So as a pro tip from an amateur, that don't use those text markings on those sides to try and measure your height. So the wooden stick there was a lifesaver. But yeah, I have to say I'm really hooked on Minecraft right now. That's pretty much the only thing I'm thinking about. Like, what do I do next? Actually found a nice sort of like a mountain where I put the base in. It actually has another mountain right opposite of it. So I was thinking if you want a base right close to me, we could have like on the, there's like a river in between, and then there's like mountains on each end. So I went in and put it on the one of the mountains I started my base on.
I was thinking if I could find like in the middle of an ocean, like a small island.
There's plenty, I can show you. Yeah, I've been running around there because I was also thinking at some point, I was like, if I want an island, I was thinking which size, because there's like different sized ones as
but I
well.
want like one that is like in the middle of a huge ocean, that if someone goes around the coasts, they wouldn't even see
Oh
it.
yeah, not to see it. Yeah, I guess there's,
That would be fun.
yeah, there might be some
Then
that,
you could like start digging down.
yeah,
there.
make an underground one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Would you hide it so that there's like nothing on the surface?
Probably I had a guard tower or something.
Yeah, something like a watchtower or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like imagine if there was nothing, it's just like you have claimed a large area there.
Yeah.
Like from the map you can see that if someone's
middle
claimed,
of ocean.
yeah, like there's this small island there, like just a spot of sand in there, and then from there onwards you have claimed like a huge area. And people are like, yeah, Sampler came in but never played anything, and then there's like a pressure plate or something that I don't actually it couldn't be a pressure plate because then I guess anyone could activate it, but something like that you would have to have like a mechanic. That's something like a hidden sand block that you can press or something. I guess it could be as simple as you having to put like a redstone torch somewhere for it to access something, because then no one else could place anything since it's like on your claimed property.
True.
So it doesn't have to be anything more complex than that. Although if you want it to be something that you can close with you being in it, then of course it can't be something like that. Unless it's like timed. If you place the redstone torch and then you have like 5 seconds to go inside, and like you can remove it immediately after, but you have like 5 seconds for it to close.
True.
That could work. That's also something you could do. But I guess the watchtower would be a nice one to show that that's your place.
It would be annoying if you died and you have to get from spawn to your place.
Yeah,
and you
true.
need
Yeah, redstone
somewhere
torch,
to
and then
get
like, what the
inside.
hell? What the hell did I just come out? Actually, you could use, I think, a lever. You can always use lever
that's
instead.
true.
So that's only like a cobblestone and a stick, is it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
I think that's the easiest. So I guess you could still always use that. And I guess button would also work. It also sends a signal similar as a redstone. But yeah, I guess it's
And
crazy.
then you forget what was the block that you
Yeah,
made power
exactly.
and
What, like
starting
coming in
testing
like
with
half a
level.
year later or something, and you're like, what the hell? There's like 50 to choose from.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a small island, I guess it like adds up quite fast. Which block was it? If there's like one palm tree, you would have to like calculate the x from where the palm tree is. Because I remember like I was just showing in the stream when we were testing. I was testing the PC where we ended up playing the peak at the end. I was testing the like different games that I could stream at some point. Minecraft being one of them, and I was in the previous server. And I was actually commenting. I think it was in that stream that I commented that I felt like I was a salesman trying to sell a product that I know nothing of. Because when I went back to the server, I was like, yeah, this is where I swear, guys, it was me who did this. I had completely forgot about those things. Like it's crazy how much you can forget when it's like all done by myself, and it's only like survival or two, so there's like nothing, no cheats of any kind. I guess the only sort of cheat in there is that I used the digital miner from one mod that like starts mining from everywhere, so like around the area it pulls out the resources, but that's also like extremely expensive. That's like 20 diamonds to craft and stuff, so that took me a long time to get. So there's also like strip mining corridors. Like so many of me doing that, and like I've been rummaging around in like those natural caves and stuff, so it took a lot of time to get at that point, but still like all in survival mode. So but yeah, it was crazy like when I was trying to like, yeah, this is where I place some ore here and it comes out here, I swear, guys. Oh yeah, it did work very nice. This is where I had the bees in, and that's where I spliced the DNA. So but yeah, it was also because like we had like the previous server not that much before. It was where you were playing, because you weren't playing that previous one we just had, but the one before that, and there was like not that much of a time difference between those. So I guess in my mind they have also sort of like molded together. So I was like looking for, I have a wheat farm here, and then that was in the previous one. That's where I was making the spaghetti dishes.
Spaghetti factory. That was the best one.
I can't believe like it went so well. I was trying to automate the spaghetti dish, and there were so many parts to it. Like you had to make wooden bowls. So I had
Yeah.
like a log farm in there, and that made the like automatically crafted the wooden bowls. Those went in one pipe, and then there's like the spaghetti from like wheat farms making flour, that
Yeah,
being
then
washed
it
making
was
dough, and that being
dough
like cut. Yeah, there's so
was
many.
it squashed or was it just cut?
Yeah, there's like a dough ball, and I think it was then there was the spinning blades, and that
Yeah,
made it. I think
cut
that
it,
made
yeah.
it. Yeah, so it cut it to like spaghetti, and so many steps to it. And then eventually there's like this cooking station, and it cannot take from one of the sides something. Like there's too few sides it can input
Yeah.
from, and that's where it all ended. Like I couldn't
So
automate the
close.
whole thing. Yeah, it was so close. Because there was like I think there was like okay, there's 3 sides it can take into, but there were so many ingredients because there's like the tomato soup kind of thing you had to put in.
Yeah.
Then there's the plates in like the bowls, and then there's the meat, and then there's the spaghetti.
Yeah.
So there's like one too many things going in, and there's also it was like crazy to me that the recipe took in the tomato soup thingy in a similar bowl, but it still needed a bowl. And then it just spew out an extra bowl. So that's like, why can't it just use the same bowl where the tomato soup is already in? Like that was like, I guess that's also the reason why it didn't really work. So I guess in that case there was like too many mods being involved, not enough like
Yeah.
speaking between those mods. So of course
Yeah, I
like
was wondering if you just use create that if it
yeah
could
yeah
just
if it was all in
do it.
create, I think it
do the
maybe would have worked.
Crafting.
Because now we have in that new mod pack that we have, there's like create cooking or something. So there's like cooking in create mode or something. So that should add like more recipes you can do just in create. So I'm hoping that would fix it.
And I didn't test it out much, but I think there was like the crafting table that was 5x5.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
was like using blocks that you insert one ingredient
Yeah.
in one of the places. That if you could like use those to craft them.
yeah. Could be that it's like using like again something more visual than just
Yeah.
like one times one block. Because again with that first server we had, well it's not like our first, but the most recent ones, I also like mixed up many mods in that because I had like the pipes transporting the stuff that was like from a different mod. So that's not like conveyor belts from the create. It was like create at one point and then something else on another. So it all comes quite complex to maintain with all the different mods involved. But yeah, it's crazy we're talking about like Minecraft building when we have an actual construction here.
Who wants to do actual
When you can build in Minecraft, I can completely recommend Minecraft over this. Wait, what? It's also a lot cheaper. That much I can tell you guys. Building in real life is actually more expensive than Minecraft. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk, guys? Coming up with some wise words here. Can't believe this.
You're just using too expensive blocks.
Yeah, it might be that I have like golden blocks here.
Yeah, you have
Can't
dirt
believe it.
blocks.
Yeah, I have dirt blocks
You
all
could
around
just
here. Yeah,
use that
yeah,
to
true.
build a hut.
I should have just used them like the beginner Minecraft house, just like dirt blocks. Yeah, true. Can't believe this. Should have just made a dirt house.
Just slide concave into a hill of dirt.
Anyway, we have the hill there,
Yeah.
so we just make some kind of burrow in there, meter
Maybe
by
wood
meter.
door.
Oh yeah, wood door would be nice. Yeah, we just have to dig a straight 2 by 1 meter gap in there.
Concave into
Yeah.
pile of dirt.
Imagine if you had like this meter by meter, like direct straight. Yeah. Like how would you stay like that? That would
Or
be
maybe
crazy.
just like 2 meters in, so you could put the bed in it.
Oh yeah,
then
true.
sleep
Yeah.
underneath the dirt.
But it would still need to be 2 meters tall, because that's
Yeah.
like the minimum height,
Yeah,
which is crazy. Because if you think like in normal Minecraft, like 2 meter, like ceiling height, 2 blocks is really like little, because it feels like the roof is right next to you. But in here, at least, I think the average room height is like something like 2.15 or something.
Yeah,
250, like 2.5 meters is already quite a lot. Like anything above that is like luxurious, I would say.
Yeah.
In newer buildings, of course, they aim for like higher ceilings, but in like especially in the older ones, like anything above 2 meters is already quite good. Especially I think in like basement floors, that's already 2 meters is already quite a lot. Which is crazy considering like there are tall people here. Like for example, you if it's 2 meter, if you like for example you if there's 2 meter ceiling, you would be like, it wouldn't be too much. You can't have like high based shoes on. Although of course we don't wear shoes indoors, so
I
that
can't
wouldn't be.
remember how high is the parents' basement level. Is it
I
like?
think it's 215 or something.
Yeah,
Because
because that
the-
feels
yeah,
to me like
yeah, it feels a lot really close. And there, I
Yeah.
feel like the doorways,
yeah,
they are like 2
yeah.
meters or something, so they're like really close to the ceiling there. So I think it's like at most I think it's 230 maybe, but I think it's less than that. I think
I
it's
think
around
so
2
too,
meters, something a bit more than
220 or
yeah, something like that. Because I think I remember my father explaining it that for the building permission he had to decrease the volume of the house, not the like the square meters, but the
Yeah.
volumes. Like there was too many like volume cubic meters
Yeah.
compared to the amount of square meters you're allowed. So that's why he had to like decrease the rooms like the ceiling height. I think he decided that it's easiest to like decrease it from the basement floor. I think he also might have decreased the roof like from the upper floor.
Yeah, yeah. What is the chat saying?
There's nothing in the chat. There's actually chat is being really quiet.
They
We
hate
have
me.
yeah, they also hate my brother Calm Blitz. Also meaning they hate me too, Calm Blitz. Actually, let's see what's the situation with the cards. So I think I got at least one red card for the Minecraft stay away from children joke.
Okay.
I got a red card for that. Oh yeah, so we're even. So we have 2 green cards and 2 red cards. I can't remember where the other red card came from. What was that for? I can't remember. I do remember the first one was that one, but I wonder what was the one before then. What did I do, guys? The 2 green cards. I remember the first one being the oh yeah, the other red card was from Citronelli for starting during lunch break. So yeah, that was the other red card. But yeah, the green cards are from the emotes. So I don't know if they are even deserved. If they are for me even. For those are not even for me. But maybe mentioning those. Maybe that's what I got them from. I was also thinking we took those lawn chair thingies that you could like really like lay on. I think they're in your I think they're in your like backyard warehouse, whatever you call storage.
I think they are in the corner.
We could maybe bring them here because we actually took there's like 2 paddings. We have those from I finally took them from my parents, so we can like truly start relaxing here instead of working. I don't know if that's like a good idea though, because the progress is already slow as it is.
But it's getting colder, so you wouldn't be stuck on those.
Yeah, I guess you could start shivering if you stay in there for too long.
I was just watching that you're using my current patio chairs very well.
Yeah, there's
just rocks on top of
yeah,
them.
we put those in. I think it was Tuesday evening. So actually yesterday, no, the day before yesterday. Because that was like an absolute nightmare. Chad doesn't see it, but the corner with the insulation board thingy, because there's the central heating pipe going upwards, and that thing is stiff as hell.
Yeah.
And it was like
on top of the.
Yeah, it was like going like there, and then we were like, okay, yeah, in the front, and then when we would start putting in that mold thingy in there, so the foundation mold, we were like, okay, we don't want it to be like laying on top of that because it will be bending, it's for sure. So then we were like, we have to like somehow put it up with. But what's like a horrible thing was just the 2 of us, like one trying to hold those pipes, someone like the other one coming in, like I don't know what to put there, I don't know, what do we do?
Keep holding.
Yeah, so that was something else. The thing is that I would like to cut that thing like shorter, but I don't know how short can we cut it. Like before knowing that I dare not do it, because then if we like cut it too short, that will be diabolical if it's like inside the floor somewhere instead of like going upwards. Yeah, but I guess we would need to make some kind of like stand for it before we start laying the concrete, because we can't like go with the concrete like through it or like above it, because it will make a huge mess. So I'll need to come up with some kind of solution for that. So I was thinking maybe we'll have to do something like that pressure wood thingy, so we'll have to make some kind of stand from that and like tie it to that then. But I guess it will be easier when we have all the like the indoor insulations as well, so we know where the rooms are. So then we know how large of a stand we can make for it. Because now if we make one and then we have to move that stand again or like shorten it or whatever. So for now I guess those chairs will have to be there.
How many of the inner walls are done with these bricks?
I can show you. There's
some rooms are divided with this normal type of.
Yeah, so either like wood and lumber or then like steel. There's like steel brackets you can also use. So it's like smaller ones.
Especially if you want those doors going
Yeah,
inside the
yeah.
wall.
Those usually you need those, but I don't think we actually think we have like one sliding door in one place there. So I
Okay.
think we may have to use it there. But you can also do that
So
with
you're
like
not very modern.
yeah, not
You
very
need to
modern.
have that.
I hate those myself. The problem with sliding doors for me is the sound.
Yeah, yeah.
The sound insulation is such
You
a
keep them completely empty,
yeah.
most part of the wall, and then then it's just.
Yeah, and also like the sliding door, it's not like same
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
because if you have like a proper door, you can have like like the decibel reduction on those can be a lot because you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
have like the seams in there like really
True.
accurate. But with the sliding door, I don't know. Maybe in the future, maybe they somehow already have a solution.
Yeah, yeah.
But for like the
Yeah,
cheaper
there's not
ones,
very tight
yeah, they're like airproof
insulation
stuff
or
and like that. So here you can
capless.
see the you can take the phone.
Yeah.
So there you can see where the like everything that's on there have the like the
Okay.
foundations underneath. So all of those. So for example, the garage is basically all of them. Yeah, that's why we have like 175 meters of the foundation because there's a lot of it.
So yeah, most likely going to need more of those hooks.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that we might have to get more of those hooks.
Like if you order a bunch of 100.
Yeah,
That's
that would
probably
be
enough.
that would probably be enough. But we'll have to just check like where do we get those.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming because the thing that was expensive with these, of course, the foundation molds themselves were expensive, but also the delivery was expensive.
Yeah.
But I think those can be like in a box.
Yeah.
I could maybe ask them, can they ship me one box of those?
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Because again, like if I start getting that, like let's say during this week, we will have like have them in time, no worries.
Yeah.
So even if it takes like 2 weeks or whatever for them to arrive, it should be all good. So that's all good. But yeah, I also have to check if there's like if someone sells them already here somewhere. Because I don't know, I need to check what the name of those could be. So that's always the, as an amateur when you're building, the first step is always what is this called by professionals. So it's learning new terms.
Bolt cutters.
Yeah, what was that in Finnish?
Pulttisakset.
Pulttisakset, yeah. Yeah, so it's like bolt scissors
Yeah.
in Finnish. Because I guess cutter would be leikkuri.
Yeah.
So it would be like pulttileikkuri if it was directly translated from English. But it instead scissors. But yeah, so one more corner.
Yes.
One more corner, guys. Let's see if we can get it done in 40 minutes. So we'll be done before 4 p.m. Speed run 40. 40 minutes, yeah. 43 to be exact.
Okay.
Is it doable? I didn't take time. How long did we take on the previous one? Too long, okay. Can't believe this. We were too slow, guys.
Red card.
Red card from my brother, can't believe this. Let's hope he doesn't have chat open. But yeah, so I'll take you guys. I think we'll have you guys on the inner corner again, like from the inwards. Actually, I'll take down this umbrella thingy because I don't know if the wind picks up, and if it does, I might throw it around. So just to be safe, I'll gather this because I don't think if we'll be ending after this last corner slash second to last corner, like total. I don't think we'll be sitting here under the umbrella any longer. So I might as well tie this up. Let's tie this up. Because there's a restaurant we were discussing of going into. It closes at 6 p.m. so we'll have like plenty of time if we end around 4 p.m. so there'll be like 2 hours or so. So that should be all good. But yeah, I guess here's the same situation that we can do this corner because there's no. I was thinking, do we do it in the inner one again? Because I think there's more space to put it.
Yep.
We can put it a bit closer, I guess, as well. The first one we did from outwards, so they have seen it from the outwards as well. So first we start again with putting in these middle irons. I don't know what to call them, brackets. I don't know. And these are to prevent them from, like, preventing this mold from opening, because right now as it is, it's like 62 centimeters or something wide, whereas it would need to be 60 exact. Oh yeah, there's the knife and stuff. I'll go get that. And there's also the bolt cutters and the measuring tape. But I have to say the bolt cutters are really were a lifesaver purchase, with how bad the ones we got from my father were. Not like that they were like bad, just that they were like so much shorter. So extremely like encumbering to use, like you need a lot of strength to use them. The shorter you have these. So that's a tip for you guys. The less strength you want to use, the longer you need these to be. But yeah, so I guess I can start knifing the places for these already. So again, I think it was three of those from the sides. So the fourth one gets, was it 3 of these, and then the fourth one gets knifed. Yeah. Only this side. So it's knifing time. And then 2 in between, and we continue. No eikö se mene läpi? Tiukas. Se on tietenkin tuo pääty, niin se on tiukassa. Yep. So that's the end there, so that was hardest. So I have this block of wood here for the 15 centimeter measure. So I don't have to use a ruler every time, or like a measuring tape. So this one, then it's this. Mikä kannattaa mahdollisimman läheltä tuota ottaa, niin se menee paremmin sen muovin läpi.
Niin.
Ettei niin leviä reikää siihen. Sitten jättääkö sen tulla? Jättää. Do we put in the last one?
Yeah, it is cut on the 3 of these. And then that goes inside.
Yeah, it depends if it goes in or out. I guess we can leave it for now. When we connect, and then we'll see then. we'll see then what's it like. So then we do that.
Yeah.
That one there. So it's the same thing. I'll just turn the chat. So we do the same for this guy here. So again we just put in the side here. This rope here is for the side of the garage, so don't get
Slim.
yeah,
Slim working.
slim boy. The fourth one.
Yeah.
The fourth. Then two out. No, sieltä. There we go. But yeah, so I'll have to see if I need to order more of these midpoint irons, because it would be nice to have enough of this for like even the inner, yeah, in the inner parts as well. But yeah, I think we're getting quite fast at this. I don't know if we would get hired for an actual construction yard though. We're still too amateurs for that, but although I have to say I don't know what could be improved. Like if this was a like a professional work, what could we do to make it faster than what we're doing now?
Likely they would not have these as recovery.
Yeah, they could be like using less of this.
Yeah.
It's this one here. So instead of like every 2, or like I guess every 3, depends on how you count it.
Yeah.
So they would have like 1 every 4 or something. Is that the last one then?
The one, yeah.
What?
One still, because that goes on top. It is not
Oh yeah, true. So yeah, we do 1 more. Drew. 1 more needed, so it's this one then.
Yeah.
That's all.
Then the bolt cutter.
Oh yeah, I brought them.
Yeah.
Brought them closer. Oh yeah, can you turn the camera?
No.
Can't believe it. Denied. So they can see me. That's the most important part, surely. I like how these caps on these, the bolt cutters are there.
Yeah, I was not okay. So we need to measure the.
Yeah, the ruler. But which side do we do? Like,
Let's do the same. So cut this away. That one bends in.
yeah, that works. So this guy goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be
A centimeter off from the.
yeah, something like that.
Well, lift.
Yeah. Okay. That should be all through.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So then the bolt cutters are there on the side. A bit of a wide stand here.
Quite hard.
Yeah. Is it somewhere there?
Yeah.
Is it in there?
Yeah. Then we need to put these.
Somewhere here.
Yeah. You want to cut the middle ones out? There.
Oh yeah, those two, yeah. So it's this one and this one. Which way should they be? Where do I?
I think that's good because you want that.
Yeah, true.
Not
So it goes from somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Why is it so much hard enough? What the hell? Wide stand there. So yeah, that's the added corner side here. We actually have the board for bending it. But then we need to cut these three.
Yeah.
So I'll do that while you get the block. Actually, do I stand? Maybe stand here. And there we have them. And these we don't.
We need the bottom part to be cut so that these can
So is it
stay underneath.
this one here? Do you mean this?
Yeah, that needs to be on the bottom and on the top.
Yeah, we need to cut it twice, you mean? So from here.
Yeah.
And then here. And then it doesn't like lift up the other parts. I think that's all cut it.
I think these two need to be cut as well. So,
Oh yeah, true.
so that it wasn't.
Yeah, because it doesn't move. Otherwise it would start lifting these.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, that's all.
Yeah, I think that's all cut then. So we need to bend that one.
Yeah.
That's actually the next step, because then we can bring it closer.
Yep.
I think this is actually not too far off.
Yeah, from the outer corner.
Yeah.
Spot. Yeah.
Guess it might have to go a bit towards here, but like a bit towards that side.
Yeah.
Might be a bit close, but I think the other side actually might be a bit towards here, because I think this is like 10 centimeters now
Yeah.
instead of 5. Trying to see if the rope is unobstructed, I think. Yeah.
Looks to be, yeah.
But yeah, we can push them together first and then we align them a bit.
Yeah. Bend first. Then.
Yeah. So the bend, I guess, is the next step. But yeah, I don't think we need these plier thingies anymore. But I need to mess with chat. So what's the neighbor? Walking the dog.
So you wanted to pull it if I support it.
Yeah, I guess that. I think the measure is still the same. Do we have the measuring tape where
It was on the ground.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Because I don't think it has changed. It's likely the same, because I feel like these are made.
Same centimeter.
Yeah, so like 1 centimeter from here. Yeah, it's basically right there. Actually it doesn't really matter. I was thinking, does that iron that we put in cause any issues, but I don't think it does. I think that's all good.
I think it supports the upper.
Yeah, I think it actually helps. So it doesn't bend. I think it doesn't break that easily.
Yeah, like weld of these could
Yeah,
break.
again, like how I broke the weld previously. So I'll just start bending then.
Yeah. Ooh, looks nice.
Is it already? Do we do more?
Yeah.
I think that's already quite good. Because if we make it so that it's like far from it, it can also like warp it.
Yeah.
So we don't want to have it like pressure to any side. So that's now bent. Now it should be able to be like just moved on top.
Yeah.
We just again have to like remember how do we do it. But I guess we have to lift this
That
guy.
one goes up
Yeah.
so that these spikes go
Yeah,
up.
again this whole thing needs to go up. But what happened with this corner here? Because I remember that these need to go underneath that one. But we did that previously so that we just moved it and lifted that thing. So I guess the first part is to just get those spikes underneath here.
Yeah.
So I could keep my legs here
Yeah, that would be.
so that the insulation boards don't start.
I need to split.
Yeah, you might have to go a bit further there because I can hold that corner there. I can like pull it from there.
Okay.
But if you can like go like halfway point or something, somewhere there. So I can like lift this part a bit.
Actually, it's
So I can like ease it out as well.
now we need to lift it up.
Yeah. So like that. So now it would go. And then we would need to get these.
Yeah. Just watch out that the spikes don't go through the end here on the left. That.
Where do they go? Oh, through, yeah, these are going.
Yeah, they might go.
Yeah, do we actually have to? Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. So they were a bit too close. But yeah, so these guys would need to go underneath like that. That's, I guess, not too bad. So there's like this play here that we need to make sure that the rebars are like not lifting each other
Yeah.
too much. Because if they're like extremely steeped, you can see there's like gonna be a gap underneath. Because here you can see that all of these irons are like still on the insulation board. Because if we hadn't, for example, cut this corner here, this guy would be like this.
Yeah.
Because you can actually even see the guy poking there.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think camera will pick it up, but that thing guy is peeking from there, like it would like to lift this corner. So
That was the problem.
yeah, last time. I think the previous two times we were doing this, we have both had the corner there obstructing it.
Then if it's bending that.
Yeah, so then we need to bend that corner part, unless we start tying it up before we add it, but we can still bend it, of course.
Maybe we tie up first.
Yeah, I was thinking,
When we have the shape, we can look the
Yeah.
exact spot we want to.
yeah, because I think we need to move it. It's not like in the perfect spot yet. So I'll also throw this in there. So then we'll get the spot correct. So it needs to move this way a lot.
Yeah.
So I'll put my leg here so that the insulation boards don't start moving too much. Still quite a lot. Still, I guess somewhere there it looks quite good. I think the part there needs to go as well.
I can move here.
Just make sure you lift it as well, because there's a lot of insulation board there, so we don't need to move that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks good. At least better already. Because the last part, yeah, that's what I was looking at. Because the last part we don't have the iron there, so this kind of middle iron there to keep it intact. So we can only like look to the side where we still have those irons. I think we need to move the whole thing a bit towards that side.
Yeah. Is it only the end, or is it?
The problem with this end is that it's again like it would need to go inwards. But it's maybe not that bad if we just put it like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's splitting up there.
Yeah, because again you can see that it would need to be tied together. That's what we have this corner for.
Yeah.
But yeah, do we need to move it? Right?
It's now seems like
Yeah, it's looking like wonky, but when I do this, it's not too bad.
maybe slightly.
Yeah, I guess a bit. But then we would, I think, do we need to move that part as well? Maybe not.
I had it lined up.
Okay. So we need to make sure that we don't move the insulation boards. Okay, yeah, that worked. Yeah, that's all good. I think that's enough as well. That looks good now.
Yeah.
So then we tie these.
Yeah, let's start tying.
Yeah.
Also the corner pieces.
So I'll go get the tying machine. So we have a power tool for this. So again, I bought this used. So far it's been working wonders. The only thing that's like really harsh is this unlocking mechanism is like, I guess, being used quite a lot. And when you put it on, it spews out the 5 centimeter welcome for you. I'll give this to my brother as a farewell gift. Always wanted one of those piece of iron wire. But yeah, so then the question is, where do we start tying? Again, I would like to start tying where it like least moves. I can of course hold it like this as well, but I think this corner here makes the most sense. So I will tie this part first. You can hear the sound it makes. That's the sound of progress, my friends. Okay, this one didn't work. It stuck to the plastic somewhere. But I guess, I think, do we need this? It's from the same one, hello?
That looks nice.
Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can tie anymore. And of course the upper parts and stuff, but like this part here,
Yeah.
we'll need to tie on. But we can add the.
Tie that next.
Yeah, we could actually do that. So I'll give you the knife.
So you can stay in the inner side.
Yeah, I'll be from this side. Looks as it.
Joo.
We do one on that corner at least. Lisäyttäkö se betonia? It doesn't matter if it's a wide cut. It's actually come here. Because these are like above where the concrete will be on. So if there's like a hole on the plastic, it doesn't matter that much. Assuming the plastic doesn't rip.
Yeah.
So if it would be like upwards cut, that could be more bad. Could be worse. Yeah, so then we need to bend that boy. I'll place this there for now.
So you want to place it to that one, the post almost to the edge. Yeah, this spoke. No, this spoke next to the first one. There.
Oh yeah, so it's like this.
Yeah, it matches there.
Yeah.
And then you want to measure where is the corner bend. You want to have it to this. Yeah.
Yeah, so this would be like here.
Yeah. So it's around the L.
Yeah, basically I guess like again like a centimeter from this side here. So let's put this.
I'm wondering if you stand on the block.
Yeah, I will do this. So I'll put it like this.
Yeah.
Something like this. And then start bending it.
Vedä.
Mä sanoin, että mä vedän enää kertaakaan. Suutu jo. That should be. Yeah, I think it is. Just that the plastic there looks like it's absolutely destroyed.
It
But
might actually be a bit inwards.
yeah, actually, it might be a bit too much. Too much even. I think the other one is even more than the previous one.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad.
Because that upper part is extending it is quite nice.
Yeah, I think it's not too bad, guys. I don't know how well chat can see it.
Straight angle.
Quite a straight angle, yeah. I have to say the woodblock is the MVP here. So then we just put this underneath it.
Just move up to the one.
Yeah. Just put this guy underneath it.
Yeah.
That should be there. Yeah, you can lower it. It should go.
It didn't come next to it.
Oh yeah, that is quite far from it. Actually, this one, it's not. How is it not where it's supposed to? Because we have to push this one. There's a lot of air there.
It is too inwards bent. Okay, now it looks nice.
Yeah, that's
We need
where.
the knife for the.
Yeah, for the plastic there. So for
In the
this
middle.
here.
Yeah. So, I think that would be the first tie.
Yeah, definitely.
The upper
And then we can like bend this guy
Yeah.
and maybe that one as well. Did it work? Can't believe this. Can you hold this part so that they would go closer together? Because it comes out. I need to get the plastic away from there somehow.
Yeah.
Denied.
It went out of the.
Oh yeah, true. I just lifted it. One more try. Okay, that worked. Those are now tied together. So now we would need to, I guess,
this.
yeah, we would need to do that. The thing I'm worried is that we need to pull this one like this for
I'm
it
not
to.
sure if it needs much pulling because you want to see the inner part to be the.
Oh yeah,
tight.
actually it's not too far. So
Yeah.
maybe this one already adjusted
think
it a bit. Yeah.
Taking it to the correct spot.
So something like this would be the next part.
Just poke. Pull there. And then try to this the other way. Oh,
Wait.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the correct way.
Yeah.
So from here. I don't know what happened there. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I actually dropped one of these already. I can't believe this. If I did, it's never to be found again. Okay, so that's now
Lay it down on the bottom.
oh, yeah. The others.
And maybe this between these four.
Yeah. But are we happy with the corner? Because it moves quite a lot, so we would need to like decide where it is and then tie it. Because we can still move it quite a lot.
It can go like up and down, which is bad. But if we pull it up here, okay, it's nice here.
Oh, I'm stopping the lines.
Should I poke it?
Yeah, if it's correct. I think it looks good.
Then you need.
Somewhere here.
Yeah.
I guess that's. Is that the rest?
Consider the inner one.
Yeah, the inner one looks good, and it's looking really straight.
Yeah.
Like compared to the previous one, we had to like fix those
Yeah.
because the angles was like off a bit. I think this one's the best one so far. Like it's really a straight one. It means that we might improve. There's the holder for it.
Yeah.
For the knife. Guess what time is it?
It's 4 p.m.
It's 13 minutes before 4 p.m. So we were really
Too
fast
fast.
actually. Yeah, it only took us like half an hour or something.
Record time.
Record time, guys. We need to start a speed run. We need to start putting in those splices.
Yeah.
Like a corner done. Another corner done. House built.
First cut.
Yeah, first cut.
First
Then it's just me putting in like commands here, taking all the times like yeah, I need to put in a exclamation mark corner slash what is the first cut and stuff like that. And it's like yeah, this takes first bend. Exclamation mark second bend.
The knife.
Oh yeah. So we'll start to get the
I'll try to remember where I had the.
yeah, there's the pile of those. I think there was on top of the insulations there at least.
It was before, but I think I brought it.
Ah, okay, so they've been brought closer somewhere.
There might be somewhere close. Or not. Oh, it's there in the middle.
Oh yeah, there's a massive spider there of iron wire.
Spider web.
Spider web of iron wire. But yeah, I'll go put this guy back into the box,
Yeah.
and then I'll get the chat. So we'll start packing up. We'll have to check if there's someone to raid. Although I'll have to raid and run with my brother being here and all that. So we'll see. We'll see if we find someone. I think Miss Sirja at least was streaming. I think around when we started, maybe even a bit before. Might have been less after as well. I don't know. I just saw the notification at some point.
Did you have a use for it?
I don't think I don't think we have any use for those. Although I guess if you like for those long ones, if you just unravel them,
Yeah.
you could use them like for the manual stuff,
It could be used, yeah.
because there's like more than enough lengthwise for that. But yeah, so let's go. Let's walk through, guys, what we did today. So what's the progress? We didn't get the goal of today. I think mainly because of I forgot that we have this insulation board gap here, and we can't like solve this before we do some measurements and stuff. I guess that measurement is something we could have done today as well, but that would have taken us longer than we have.
If you can't meet the goals, lower them.
Yeah, that's what my brother said, that if you can't meet the goals, just lower them. You can always go underneath the beam in like any Olympic sport, surely. In like high jump and stuff, you can always go underneath it if you can't go above, you know. You guys, that's the word of wisdom we'll be ending with. So that corner we just saw, that was undone, so that one we didn't do. But this one here, look at it. Look at it, guys. I have to say I'm quite proud of this. This was the first one we did. You can actually see there's like holes in there, so the concrete will pour out of those, so we'll have to use tape to fix those. Although I have to say, depending on how like thick the concrete is, it's gonna spew a little bit out, and most likely will stop spewing it out. Again, depending on how runny it is. But I guess for like foundation, it's not that runny, so I don't think that's an issue. But regardless, we'll tape them because we have time. That's the only thing we have here. Like when you're building for yourself, the time is not the factor you really. At least for us, it's not that we have like a tight schedule here. Especially since we won't be doing anything else than foundation this year, so we can take all the time we need with this. So that's another corner we did. That's already looking, I guess, better with the improved knowledge we got. I think this will hold concrete. Again, like the only things I'm wondering about is these like lower parts, because like especially these outer corners, I think we might have to add some iron wire there. I don't think we'll use the machine for that though, because the machine requires quite a large hole, so it needs more taping. But we'll see. We might have to test around on that when we get to it. But again, none of these corners are connected to each other yet. So as long as it's only these corner pieces, they can be moved quite easily. Well, not alone, but with someone else you can quite easily move them about. So again, the measurements don't need to be like exact yet. So that's all good still. But there you can see my brother moving in there, some of the equipment there. But yeah, so I'll take you guys next to the hydration checkpoint. I don't think we'll have another hydration check if we are gonna go and eat, like to a restaurant to eat after this. So I'll just go in and see if there's anyone live, and then we'll just go do a quick raid. If not, we'll just end it here. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me just a second. I think there's still the other bolt cutters. I think we could take those to the van.
Yeah. The measuring tape.
Yeah, that's inside here.
Okay.
So to the right. So we can take those. So we just have to sweep in here and see that all the tools are inside behind locks, basically. Doesn't really matter much more than that. We have cameras on the van here, so that's all good. Can't believe there's no one. No, I have like notifications on / following live. It doesn't seem like it. Let's see. I will double check. Yeah, that's good. Do we have the 15 centimeter one? We'd also need to make sure that that's safe.
Since the table has the middle hole.
Oh yeah, true. So yeah, I will again double check that none of the people I follow our live. I think Mishire has ended then before we did. I don't know, it could be like, oh yeah, actually I think it's like past midnight there, depending on where she is in Australia. That's where I think she is. Let's see. Yeah, there's no one. Can't believe this, guys. So we'll be ending it here. I think I will be, like the normal schedule is like I would start at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I think I'll hold on to that. It might be an hour later. It depends on how long it takes me to, how invested I get in the Minecraft again. Because it might be that I go like crazy late with Minecraft again. So we'll be here tomorrow, just me, and I'll be cutting the rebars for the bending. So I think we'll be mostly doing the cutting, and I will at least have to test out what the bending is like. Because if I don't know what the bending is like and I need to do 300 at once, I think it will be diabolical. Because again, if I just test it and it like proves to be near impossible, I'll have to just rent out the machine for it.
Yeah.
After I have like all of them done. But I guess for that, like the amount we need depends on like the end amount of these foundations. Because we can't really tell how many of those, like we have ordered, like I said, 175 meters worth of those foundation molds, but you can see that there's like pieces needed here and there, so the exact meter length might differ, so we might like end up with a few of those. We'll see. Hopefully there's enough at least. Let's say it like that. Let's hope that there's enough of those. But yeah, so guys, we'll be ending it here. I will be here tomorrow. I will let you guys know in Discord if there's gonna be a change in schedule. So I guess it will be like late in the night if I come in and tell you, okay guys, I might have bamboozled myself with the Minecraft gameplay and we'll start an hour later or whatever. But I'll let you guys know in the Discord. So that's where the up-to-date stuff is on the schedule. So there's the link for the Discord if you want to join. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye bye.